Yo, whoever started that rumor when I was a kid that Ciara was a man, we need you to the podium.
Who started? That was
the way they hung Saddam in like the village in the center. That's what we need to do to the person that started that rumor when I was a kid that Ciara was a man.
I agree with you, but now the only thing with a white man saying that is if it's a black guy that started that rumor, hang him. I don't know if you really thought.
No, but you like. No, I wouldn't be part of that.
Yeah. Like you won't show up to the actual.
I would vote yes at city council for it, but anonymously.
You sending a mail-in ballot?
Okay, death by firing squad. Yeah. How about that? Is that better?
A little better. That's a little better.
Torture them slowly.
That's a little better. Whatever it is. But Rory, we are here today. This entire episode is dedicated to the greatest rebounder that ever lived, Russell Wilson. We are just here today to give you your eternal flowers for being just a professional, a stand-up guy. When the task calls, you answered that task. And Ciara too. I mean, she has the longest video in history right now. I think the video is about 2 hours and 12 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's a 6-second loop that's on for 2 hours.
Yeah, I love the Nokia video, but I haven't watched that since Ciara dropped her video.
I didn't even look at my child for a weekend. Yeah, it was just locked in on the phone.
Hard.
I mean, baby D.
Hard.
She look. I mean, woof.
Yeah.
Ciara she looks amazing, man. She looks absolutely amazing.
There's something about women like her, Rihanna, even when they're not naked, they just look incredible with clothes on.
Did y'all see the video earlier this year of Halle Berry in the bathroom when she was like making that thing?
Yeah.
Y'all saw that?
Wink?
Yeah, no, I think
I didn't see it.
The wink? Demaris.
Sorry, you didn't. You left a fill in the blank. I filled in the blank.
Halle Berry was making that thing bounce a little bit. No, but I didn't know Halle. I didn't know her game. I wasn't familiar with her game. I didn't know Halle Berry had all
Never
that.
saw Swordfish.
I didn't know she had all of that back there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't realize that. But yeah, that was the most amazing video of the year until Ciara dropped her video.
You know, I consider Future one of our forefathers, one of our kings, if you will. Mm-hmm. You lost, bro. I'm sorry. You could say my collection. You could do any song you want to make yourself feel better.
Oh.
You took that loss.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Hallie.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar. I just wasn't familiar, baby.
And you can see the cuff, too. It's not just the leg meat that she's shaking. It's there. This is going to be a horny podcast. I'm sorry.
We're giving flowers today. This is going to be a floral podcast.
Well, Ciara is also one of the best dancers of our generation as well.
Definitely, without a doubt.
She exuded the choreography.
Without a doubt.
And whoever the director was, you know, I'd love to see what's on the cutting room floor. What didn't make the video?
And I told you when I
see some outtakes.
When I saw her at Missy's show in Chicago, you almost forget how many records Ciara has.
Oh, of course.
Like she got joints. Yeah, no, she has records. She's one of the best.
Fair.
Yeah, she's one of the best entertainers. Probably in the last 15 years for sure.
I can say I was entertained this weekend.
Yeah.
Very entertained.
Thank you for that, Ciara.
Before we get off the horny topics, I got into an argument with someone over the weekend that the Lori Harvey Playboy issue never came out because I feel like I would have saw the photos. I was like, there's no way that actually
Oh, yes. Okay.
I was in fact wrong because we went and Googled it, and boy, was it a fucking letdown. Now I know why no one talked about it.
Well,
just go do Vogue.
Well, we spoke about it. We didn't think that she would be nude. Well, no, was Sean?
We went through the photos, and you thought that those were like prequels, and I'm like, no, those are the photos.
I thought that like when the issue came out, she was like at least like a little nipple slip in a tasteful way.
Yeah, like
a little. What the fuck was the point of this?
Yeah, I mean,
she looks incredible. Don't get me wrong. This is the horny talking. This is the post Ciara video, pre-nut clarity, like whatever the fuck you want to call it. I just don't know what the point was.
I mean, it's still the Playboy brand. She has the bunny ears. She's just not showing any, she's not revealing anything.
I'm gonna sound just like a horny incel. What is the point? Is the point of Playboy to be naked?
No, not everybody who poses for Playboy.
I don't subscribe. I don't know. I just assumed.
It's to be sexy. And she, like, for example, she's topless in that photo. Sexy. Yeah. But tasteless. But taste. Sexy.
She got racier shit on her Instagram.
Yeah. I feel what you're saying.
It's not. I have the right to be mad.
God, you're white.
I couldn't even take myself seriously there. I have the fucking right as an American to be mad.
You should go on the Playboy website and leave like a little...
A scathing review?
Yeah, like, listen, man, I don't know where the brand is headed, but need to see more bush. Where's the bush?
Yeah. Hugh Hefner did not spend 7 decades sex trafficking women for something like this to come out.
Yeah, the brand took a left turn somewhere. Now it's just like,
That's the Teflon Don right there.
Oh, Hugh? Oh, he got in and got out as a legend, didn't he? Yeah.
How?
Listen,
How did he make it through?
Pay your taxes.
White privilege.
Pay your taxes. Pay your fare.
Jeffrey Epstein didn't make it through. This motherfucker made it through.
Yeah.
Well, he took it too far.
Yeah, that's the difference. I don't think Hugh went that far.
They may have been of age.
Yeah, yeah, but
That makes all the difference in the world.
yeah, there you go.
Like,
There you go. That's it. The law. The law is the law.
You guys are fine with rape as long as they're of age.
no,
That's what you guys are saying.
No, don't do
I
that.
want to take it there. I just want to.
This is your podcast. Do you want it to end? No, we're not okay with that.
Who would say such a thing?
The conclusion of what you guys were saying.
No, that's definitely not the conclusion we're saying. Did
Have
you
you ever been into the Playboy Mansion?
Yes, it was a party.
So jealous
Whose
of you.
party was it? I forgot whose party it was.
You're like
who
Forrest
party it
Gump
was.
to me. I'm so jealous of the things that you've experienced.
Yeah, it was somebody's party. Somebody had a party at the Playboy Mansion one year. We was out in Cali. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't. It was cool, but it wasn't. I guess kind of went in there with just I don't know what I thought was going. I thought people were going to be having sex as soon as you walked in.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
Naturally, but it wasn't that. It was a very cool party. It was it was a lot of women there, but it wasn't the the wild night that I thought it would be.
Yeah, same thing when I went to the Puff one. Just me and Al Sharpton.
Yeah, you snuck in that one too.
No baby oil.
Yeah.
Well, thank God I did. Now I'm not on the flight logs.
Yeah, they got.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah, you dodged the
I did
bullet
not
with that
RSVP
one, boy.
to that
Woo,
one.
Man, they would have had your email, all kind of shit. You don't want that.
It's just Salt Bay and Al Sharpton that are going to go down in that Rico.
Exactly.
Well, yes, it was a horny weekend for sure. I'm actually happy that Dreamville did not live stream so I could put all my focus into Sierra. And I also did not get FOMO from Dreamville because they did not stream it, because I feel like I would have had that.
I saw a couple of clips floating around. I didn't see any performance. I did see that Cole brought Erykah Badu out.
Well, she was also one of the headliners.
Yeah, so I saw that, and I think I may have saw Cole sitting down performing some record, and I didn't see any other clips outside of that.
I got a call from failed me. First, she failed me. She said, "Yo." Before I said, "Yo, when you meet Cole, like tell him, that's between us."
Okay, no.
She said, "Yo, I'm gonna
translate that.
She said, "I'm gonna put you as my screensaver on my phone so that if I get nervous, I don't forget." I'm like, "I bet." I'm like, just call me when you meet him. She called me, "Yo, I met him. Yo, he fire." What the fuck?
He's fire.
Like,
what's that mean?
I'm like, "Yo, he's still next to you?" Like, she like, "Nah, he left." Yo, what the fuck? Like,
he's fire.
His aura, he fired.
He has a good aura. Cole's a good aura.
Like,
what?
Yo, he pissed me off so
Wait,
much.
what you mean? J. Cole has a good aura.
He does. I've spent a good amount of time with him. Yeah.
All right, what's his aura though? Because J. Cole looked like he don't even care about aura. Like he's the.
But that's the
what
aura.
it is.
He's the Adam Sandler of rap. He dresses, he wears, look at the way he dresses.
I see what you're saying.
It's laundry day every day for him. He don't give a fuck. He gonna have some J's on. You got some good J's on. But he don't care what he like. Cole ain't that.
Some clean ones and some baggy clothes.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna put a bunch of labels on. He ain't really that guy. You know what I'm saying? So
he just wants to play basketball with
But
his
that's
friends.
aura.
Is that the aura?
I done met a bunch of niggas with some fly ass clothes. Aura be black and smoky.
No, that's a fact. But
You don't think-
any guy walking down the block dressed as J. Cole, that ain't J. Cole.
The swag doesn't matter.
I don't see Demaris saying, yo,
doesn't
his
translate.
aura. Like, you might say his odor before you say his aura. Like, you ain't gonna say.
don't do that.
I'm just saying, it's J. Cole, so we get it, we understand. But it's like, aura? Really? Like,
No,
Cole
you're right. If it was anyone else, it would look like they stink.
yeah, like Cole he doesn't look like the prototypical rap star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's perfect. Because when he first came out,
He tried to, which, Rock Nation tried to make him do that
he
shit.
kept a good watch on. He kept, he had waves, and he was a little young Jay. He was trying to look like
Put
Jigga.
Bernice in her first video.
Yeah.
Like, trailblazer.
But now that he's built this brand, and he's like, man, I don't
He's
care.
himself.
Just put the fucking beat on and let me go crazy.
But aura has nothing to do with the way that you're dressed or the way that your hair is styled. It's the energy that you exude when you walk in a room, how you make people feel, like the emotions you draw to people. That's aura. How many rap stars have you met with good aura? Have you met many of them?
Yeah, I met a few rappers with good aura.
A few. You done met a lot of rappers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but everybody's
Most
not
of
a
them
rap
don't have-
star though. Like everybody's not a rap star. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot of rappers, but it's not a lot of rap stars. Like the rap stars when they walk in the room.
Well, I mean, that's where the industry was so wrong about the quote unquote big three. Like we've heard Drake talk about Sylvia Rhone. Didn't want to start. Like he doesn't have the it factor. He's not a star whatsoever. Cole, they said the same shit when Jay signed him. Like that's not a rap star. And now you look at the 3 rap stars are the ones that look like they're not stars. Kendrick didn't look like a star. I love that everyone was wrong about that shit. Because those 3 are fucking stars.
I mean,
redefine what that looks like.
It's just a testament to good music just surpassing all of that. No matter what you look like, what you dress like, if your music is A1, then that's all that matters here.
Like the first time I met Cole was in a studio. It was just like 4 of us. And the first thing he said to me was, tell me about yourself. Like he's just a good person. Like he has that type of aura. Like I was nobody. I was with Aristotle. We were trying to do the Crooked Smile video. And I could have been nobody. I could have been Eris's man's assistant, whatever the fuck it was. He was like, yo, tell me about yourself. Like, who are you? That shit is good aura. Like that's a good person in a studio that just focuses on everyone. Tell me about yourself. I think that's ill.
See, if I get that off, they're gonna be like, oh, he's an asshole. Tell me about yourself. What? We're sitting in the same room. What's up, man? Where you from? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I've noticed that though, maybe not a star quality per se, but like very successful people I've noticed do that. Like you would think the stereotype would be that the CEO, successful person, be an asshole and not even focus on somebody mopping up. Like the first time I was ever in an elevator with Leroy Cohen, he said the same thing to me. Who are you? What do you do? Tell me about yourself. Successful people do that shit. And that's good aura shit. But
they just want to know how broke you are.
That too.
Look at this peasant.
How can I exploit you for your work, sir? Oh, you do digital here? Yeah. Here's 10 other things that's not on your job description.
Yeah, 100%. That's how that go.
But nah, Cole has a good aura.
Cole has a good aura.
I didn't see too many clips. It is, man.
Yo, just say yelling Cole has a good aura.
He does.
I'm not saying that he does it. It's just funny. Like, another guy say that. That's all.
I saw Eve talking about they brought Muhammad's crib to Raleigh, North Carolina. I went to Muhammad's crib to shoot with Cole. With Muhammad too, like watching, that's a real authentic thing. Yeah. Like Cole really paid off his mortgage for the rest of his life. Muhammad never needs a fucking thing for the rest of his life because he let Cole not pay his rent for 5 months because he was broke. Yeah. Like that aura shit is real.
Yeah, no, Cole he's a good guy, man. I gave him a lot of shit, a lot of hell last year, but that still doesn't mean that he's not a good guy. I believe he's a good guy.
And I don't think like you would really define Cole's existence as a good human being.
Yeah, no. Who am I?
I don't think Cole's reevaluating with his wife and kids. Like, damn, I don't know. Maul doesn't really fuck with my aura like that.
Nah, I mean, Cole is a good guy, man. I just don't, it's all good.
It's all good. Yo,
it's all good.
Yo, look what a year does. We're healing.
No, listen, it's all good, man.
Maul, you think
a year to the date, we are healing.
Oh, God,
look at this Monday.
Maul, do you think you have a good aura?
Do I have a good aura?
Do you think you have a good aura?
I think I have a great aura.
Okay. Like what color you think it is?
My hue?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have brought my aura photo today.
I don't know. Probably like some variant of like a light green.
You talking about what you're wearing right now?
No, this is like more of an olive, more of a navy green.
You give me more of like a lavender aura.
Lavender? I like lavender.
Green represents nurturing, compassion, and a deep connection to nature. It can also signify healing and growth. And Rory said he sees purple
light
in
green,
you.
Connection to nature, balance. I'm a Libra, so balance is somewhere in there. I didn't even know that. Look at how I'm giving it to y'all. That's aura right there. When I don't even know my aura and I just
can't fight fate.
That's just what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, come on, man.
And
tell me about yourself.
I left out one part of the Leor conversation that fucking terrified me. A 6'6" Israeli man going, "Why do I need to know you?"
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know me. I don't even know me.
Why do I need to? Which is such a brilliant question, though.
Yeah.
He didn't mean it like an asshole. But why should I know you?
Yeah. That's just people that just don't have small talk. That's get right to it. Like, yo, who are you? Like, tell me about yourself.
Leor, I love you, and I know you watch this podcast every day.
Absolutely. Come on.
He has Asperger's in a good way. Like, that's why I think Leor Cohen is successful. He has no filter of how he says anything.
Yeah, no.
Like,
that's a talent, though.
Hell yeah.
That's a talent. That's a skill.
Yeah, especially to do that around fucking Eric B and get away with it.
Yeah, that's a skill. That's a skill. Who are you? Tell me about yourself.
Do that shit in front of Supreme?
Yeah.
I feel like
absolutely.
Leor is goated.
I feel like people should go into first dates like that too, though. Like, fuck the small talk. Just like, who are you? Why should I know you? What's wrong with you? What would your ex say is wrong with you? What would your mama say is wrong with you? Like, let's like really get to it. Don't
Don't say that, because if a guy sat down on the first date and came at you like that, you would get up.
My answer's already prepared. I've been preparing them in the shower for years. I know all the answers to them questions.
You are sicker than I thought. You know, you've been preparing first date answers in your mind in the shower for years. What is wrong with you?
Yo, that's manipulation.
Yeah, like because you go into it knowing exactly what you're gonna say.
If you were applying for a job,
That's how you don't come across as a liar.
Say.
You
But you don't approach a
No.
first date like a job. What's wrong
Why
with you?
not?
Because
This
it's not
can
a job.
This can be for life. This can be beneficial, and relationships are work. Yeah, I want to present my best self.
All
I'm
right.
not lying,
Okay.
but I do want to think out my answers so that when I present them to you, you have the whole picture. I don't think that that's manipulative.
Okay, so baby D, give it to me. You on the first date? He said he goes.
Why would I give you my sauce?
No, I don't. I'm not going. Do you think I'm about to take
You
your
think you're going to
sauce?
bite your shit?
Like,
You think I'm about to go on a date and be like, yo, so how she said it? Like, I'm not
Texting her under the
yeah,
table.
like your baby D, what you said when what? No.
Yeah, you got an earpiece with Demaris?
I'm just saying, so you on the first date and he says, yo, so Demaris, tell me more about yourself.
I'm gonna say, tell me about you first, and then we'll get into
That's
me.
manipulation.
How
That's
is that-
manipulation.
How is that manipulation?
When somebody asks you a question and you answer it with a question,
I'm gonna
that might
tell
be
you-
manipulation 101, actually.
I'm gonna tell you about me, right? But also, I am a public figure where there are 1,018 clips of me talking about me. I want to hear about you.
Yeah, so what if he don't watch the show?
Yo, that is truly narcissistic.
How is that narcissistic?
Holy shit.
That's what I'm saying.
To go on a first date, there's so much on YouTube. He should have done his research
No,
and
like he
homework
just
That's
knows.
not what I'm saying.
All right, so baby,
Why would I
let's take
talk?
that out.
I do this for a living.
Let's take that out. Let's take that off the plate. He's never seen the podcast, never seen the clip.
Which you
Okay.
prefer.
Yes,
Which
you know
prefer.
that's what I prefer.
All right,
Yes.
so then he doesn't know anything about. He just thinks you're attractive, and he wants
He's
to
right.
go on a date with you. And
He's smart.
Yeah, I mean, and he wants to take you out. He
Rehearsed.
he wants to get to know you better. And he says, "So, listen, baby D, I'm a financial investor. You know, I travel. I have a very busy schedule, very hectic.
Is this Leon?
I'm glad that I finally got a chance to take you to dinner. You know, listen, I'm newly divorced. I've been divorced for about a year and a half.
It's Leon.
I mean, I've been divorced for about a year.
Why are you cosplaying Leon right now?
I've been divorced for like a year and a half. You know, I've been nervous about getting back in the dating pool. But here I am. So, you know, tell me a little bit about yourself and, you know, what type of woman you are and what are you looking for?
I hate those bro type of questions, but go ahead.
Why do you hate the bro? Because there's a lot about me. I would say, well, what would you like to know? What about me would you like to know?
Do you have a real pinky toenail?
Yes, I do. It's
it.
very long.
Do
too.
it squirt.
I'm one of the.
You said no small talk. He's getting right to it. Is it bush?
Leon said that. I didn't say that.
Yeah, but baby D, you practicing your answers. You ain't give us an answer yet.
If a man asks me do it squirt, I'm gonna walk out the door and call the cops on my way out.
You're missing your
But-
blessing. You're
yeah.
missing your blessing.
That's fine.
You're not wasting time.
Yeah, like he getting
That's
right to
fine.
it. He could change your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you mean?
I'm going to tell you about my values because if I tell you about my personality comes off differently to different people depending on their own view and
Okay,
perception
so what
of life.
are some of your qualities?
My
about that?
values are love, family, peace. Love, family, peace, and having fun, enjoying life. I think
Love
the
that
purpose
Tyler
of
Perry
life
movie.
is to enjoy life. If you want to find a partner to enjoy life with, make sure it fits and make sure you're ready for love to be work. I think that love is work. And I think a lot of people go into relationships thinking that the person that they're with is supposed to make them happy. And that's not it.
Yeah,
You're supposed to find somebody to be happy with, not to make you happy.
That sounds rehearsed.
How does
First date. Let's stick
That sounds like
to favorite
that
colors.
sound like you went over that while the conditioner was setting in.
And recorded it and watched it back. Find some edits.
That's fine. I'm prepared. I'm
Okay.
prepared. When niggas is ready to come take me off the streets, I'm prepared. Are y'all prepared for the
It's our
rapture?
first day. We had
Are
cheesecake.
you prepared for the rapture?
Yes. Can't wait for
Are
it,
you
actually.
prepared for Jehovah's return?
Jews are still waiting on their savior. It's coming.
Oh man.
All right, we're on our first date, Cheesecake Factory. I let you do apps and main.
You let me?
Yeah.
Brokey. Go ahead.
What would your ex say about you?
My ex doesn't have a negative word to say about me.
Can we get him on the phone
Yes.
and verify that?
Yes, we can.
Wanting to get the ex on the phone is crazy.
My ex doesn't have a negative word to say about me. All of my exes wish me happy birthday. Some of them even sent me money. My exes love me. They have not
I have
negative.
said happy birthday to a lot of shitty people in my life.
That's a fact.
Nothing. I'm not the problem.
Yo, that sound like the problem.
How? I'm not
Whenever
the
y'all
problem.
say y'all not the problem, y'all be the problem.
Maul, you say you're not the problem all the time.
I'm the problem. That's what I'm trying to tell you, baby D. I am the problem. I've accepted it.
Well,
I'm
I
the
mean,
problem.
so-
In
You
this
know,
main
self-awareness
character
is key.
syndrome I have, I'm noticing I'm the common
Yeah,
denominator in everything not
exactly.
working out for me.
Exactly. It's me. It starts with me.
You really don't think your ex would have anything bad to say about you?
No. If he found out I was on a date, he'd come up with something. But
Not
like if he
necessarily
went to
bad,
God,
but like-
if he went to God and had a serious conversation, he'd say no, nothing.
Clearly, it didn't work out, so there must have been something that didn't work that they would
You
say.
can not be compatible with somebody and not that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with
I
them.
agree.
They could be the perfect person for someone else.
Yeah, that makes
all
sense.
right.
Yeah.
Since she's amazing in avoiding, I would say my exes would probably say I'm a very good provider, good support system, but a year in, I'll probably shut down, get numb, and stop speaking to you.
Yeah, like you on your own. Like I don't. That's not healthy.
Childhood trauma will put me in a place of mental instability, and everything that was going great in this relationship, I will make sure does not continue that way.
Okay.
Did the psychic tell you about that? Did she point that?
No. That was me in the mirror rehearsing.
I mean,
That was your monologue? That was your monologue?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I would say that. I
honest.
would say all my ex would say he's a very good person. Like he has a very good heart and means well in everything that he does, but he makes horrible decisions often,
Okay.
especially when it comes to emotional support and emotional decisions.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say that.
I think
But
that's fair.
I would never say it on a first date because that woman would run away.
Yeah.
I'd rather waste a year of her life and let her find out on her
String her
own.
along. Yeah, string her along for a year. Gotta string her along.
That's
I like
awful.
that. All right, this is a great time. We had a great year.
Oh yeah.
Great year. You'll always look back on him like he was a great guy.
Yeah, I had
Do you
a
think you
great
ever
year,
waste-
and now it's going to take me 2 years to heal. It's going to take me double the amount of time we dated to heal from the bullshit you did when we were together.
How
you
long,
learn
did,
so
how
much.
long did it take you to heal? You like Wolverine?
To heal?
Yeah.
I didn't rehearse that answer.
Gotta. I knew I gotta.
It depends.
How long does it take you to heal?
It depends. Because sometimes you think you've healed and you just haven't been triggered. You've been alone, so nothing has triggered you, and then you get in a relationship. You're like, oh, I actually didn't heal from that. I need more
You
time.
didn't solve your issues. You avoided them.
Yeah.
Out of sight, out of mind until they're in sight. And it's like, oh, I never made any conclusion or closure with this situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever healed. I think I'm like Harvey Dent with the burnt face, still flipping the coin. Like there's no clinically, you should not be alive.
Yeah.
That's,
And I don't-
that's me.
I don't know if healing is like a destination.
It's a journey.
Well,
What,
not
what
to
does
sound-
healed mean?
I think healing to me is like like when you lose like somebody like that you're really close with, right? Like somebody passes away. Over time, you don't think about the person as much. It goes like from every day, the first person that's really close to you, lose the person, think about them every day.
Until you live next to a graveyard and they're buried there, and when you open your bedroom window,
you
have to stare at their grave every
Yeah,
day.
no,
Now
that's-
you want to move out of your house.
That's
I'm
that's
sorry, was that
just-
too personal?
Yeah, that's just trauma.
Fucking looking at crack every morning.
But it's if
Fucking
it's
hate
not,
where
if
I
it's
live
not,
now.
If it's not that, you start to you live with it, and it's like you still hurt, still like a pain there, but it's not as raw and as painful as it used to be.
Yeah, you just get used to it. It doesn't get better.
So I think that's what it is with relationships. When you go through a relationship, go through a tough breakup, you miss that person. Even in friendships, like I've noticed. It took me a while to notice that a lot of the friendships I had, I didn't realize how much it affected me that me and some of those dudes don't speak anymore.
Yeah.
Like I never really like addressed that mentally, but I realized it. I was like, damn, like it's crazy. You could be with somebody every day for years, and then one day y'all just don't speak at all for whatever reason. And it's like you don't realize that, damn, like that shit is kind of, it's a little trauma there too. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
It's like, because it was a relationship, it was a friendship, it was a lot of personal things there, and then now you and that person for whatever reason just don't speak or whatever. Depending on how it fell out. If it's like a situation that happened where it's like, man, fuck him or whatever, then That's cool. I'm talking about the relationships where you don't even really realize, like, yo, what happened? Like, why me in this?
Yeah.
Why we don't speak no
That's
more?
why the grieving the friendship stuff, I think is sometimes tougher because usually relationships break up for like a specific reason.
Yeah.
Even if it's been tagged along, there's one thing that you can point to, like this was the day shit really split.
Yeah.
A lot of friendships just fade off because of life. And that you don't have any real reason, so it hurts probably even more. Because you could look like, that person cheated on me, so we're done.
Yeah.
Like it sucks.
You can point to it. You know where it's at. You can
but some
identify it.
friendships, that shit, you can't even figure that shit out.
But I think a lot of the friendships that well, I know for me personally, I found out a lot of the friendships I thought I had, the reasons why we don't speak anymore is because sometimes people feel like you may have heard what they be saying about you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh damn, I think he might have got word that I be kicking his back and talking shit.
People act guilty. It's the same thing in relationships. You can always tell when somebody is cheating on you because you're like, why you acting weird? Like, because you're afraid that I know some shit, so you're acting guilty. It's the same thing with friendship.
I got that off on a girl one time. She was acting like that, and I said, yo, just go be with him. You ain't gotta act like this. I just said that. And the look she gave me, she gave me a look like she was waiting. She was just waiting for me to say, yeah, I went through your phone. Like she was waiting for it. I said, yo, just go be with him. Like we ain't gotta go. You going crazy. You been on your attitude been crazy the last 4 or 5 days. I'm like, yo, like you can go be with homie. Like it's all good. Like I'm not, I'm not tripping.
You can see her aura.
And she gave me a look like, what? What you mean? Like who?
Oh, she guilty as the
fuck.
fuck.
What you mean is funny after that. What you mean what I mean? You know exactly what I mean. What you mean. Just go be with him.
She was trying to buy time for her rehearsed answer.
Yeah, of course, exactly.
What'd you say? No, you heard me.
Think back to the deep condition,
No, I've definitely been like that where it's like, you being so mean to me. Like if you in love with her, just go be with her and stop being mean to me.
Yeah.
Like you gotta, because now every time you talk to me, I feel like you ain't this bitch. So just please go be with whoever that bitch is, please, and leave me alone.
Yeah.
What's worse, that or when they're doing that and they come home happy? Like what you so happy for?
Oh,
that shit might be worse.
Oh, they cheesing.
Yeah. Why are you all giggly in this fuck? You never giggly.
And you know why? He just Zelda.
Oh, I mean,
yeah.
That's fine. I thought it just blew her back out.
That's worse. That's worse. Nah,
take some of that Zell money and pay some of his rent.
Nah, hell nah. That's what niggas sending your girl bread. Don't put no food on my table, dog. Yo, don't put no food on my table. You can't let another man put bread on your table, bro.
Remember in Dead Presidents when he comes home, he bringing the groceries up, and then the pimp.
Oh yeah, that's a classic scene. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I get it.
Like, come on, man. That's a classic scene.
I get his outburst in the courtroom.
Yeah,
he was
man.
suppressing so much of a pimp taking care of his daughter and his wife when he was at war.
He just went and fought for this country and can't get a job, broke. He don't know if the baby is his. Like, that movie is crazy. Yo, Dead Presidents is a complete classic movie.
Oh, it's one of the most
top to bottom
movies.
A classic movie.
Fair. And even the way he played. What's the actor's name again?
Lawrence Tate?
No, the guy that played the pimp.
Oh,
he's fucking brilliant.
That's Pinky. I'm calling him Pinky from Friday. I don't know his name.
Imagine you back from war, bringing the groceries up to your wife and kid, and you see the pimp. There's only but 2 apartments. You know what apartment you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So, must feel good bringing the groceries back home for your family, huh? Yeah, I was doing that for the last 2 years when he was at the war. Oh my God. We're all dying. Everyone's dying.
Clifton Powell, the legend. Clifton Powell.
He's an incredible actor.
Yeah.
Dead Presidents is criminally underrated.
Yeah.
As far as
one of my favorite movies.
It's like all those movies that try to do way too much with different plots end up sucking. There's like 15 different plots in that movie, and it's a war movie and a Bronx movie at the same time.
No worry now.
Maul, I'm here to talk to you and all of the artists out there about our guys over at DistroKid.
Mm-hmm.
DistroKid makes music distribution super easy, and they never take a cut of your royalties, which to me is probably the most important thing, especially for the up-and-coming artists. It's the easiest way to get your music into all the streaming services and stores like Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, as well as social platforms like TikTok and Instagram. That's like one of the toughest things I feel like for up-and-coming artists. How do I even get my stuff on DSPs? DistroKid distributes your music to over 150 stores worldwide. Maul, I have been releasing music over, I don't know how many years, whether it be my stuff or people I'm working with. DistroKid is like the first step when it comes to figuring out what you need to do to get it out to the world. Without this step, nothing even really matters.
Your DistroKid membership also comes with a ton of free products and features to help you promote your music. Starting at $22.99, you can upload and distribute as much music as possible and keep 100% of your royalties. I like the sound of that, Roy.
Yeah.
Keeping 100% of your royalties is definitely a selling point. Sign up at distrokid.com.
Click our link in the description down below for 10% off your subscription.
We said we was here to give flowers today. We got to give Lorenz Tate his flowers, man. Lorenz Tate got a lot of classic movies under his belt.
I mean, he would make my top 20 actors.
Top 20? He might be high on the list in top 20 for me. As far as like classic
Maybe 15.
movies. He got
Love Jones.
Love Jones, Dead Presidents.
Shit.
I'm going Inkwell. Inkwell's a classic to me.
Oh, he played O-Dog, like Menace to
Menace to
Society.
Society. Like he got some fucking movies under his belt.
He played Eric Adams before Eric Adams in
That's
Power.
a fact. His role in Power was crazy. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, he was good in Ray
Oh,
too.
fucking Crash.
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 Yes, Crash is a
He
classic.
killed the Quincy Jones role in Ray. Like Lorenz Tate, people gotta put more respect on Lorenz Tate, man. Lorenz Tate is a legendary actor, man. Legendary.
And never was like typecasted. It's crazy that where he got introduced was O-Dog and didn't stay as the fucking gangbanger for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Every movie. Like
Yeah.
he could play
He got
any
out
role.
of that. He got out of that box.
Yeah, he even played the bass player in Girls Trip.
Yo,
With
man,
the backstage passes.
Yeah, man. Shout out Lorenz Tate, man. We giving flowers today. Fuck that. Shout out Lorenz Tate.
Oh, he was in South Central too? What role was he in South Central?
South Central. He was in South Central?
I don't remember.
It was
Nah.
probably a smaller role.
In
says
South
main
Central?
cast.
No way.
Andre Mosley? Who did he play in South Central?
Which South Central wags? You might be watching.
I'm talking to OG, Triple OG, Bobby Johnson.
Yeah, he was in South Central? I don't remember.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm about to say it wasn't the
I'm
movie.
just looking at Wikipedia. It says South Central. I assume
it
it's South
wasn't.
Central.
It wasn't the movie. It definitely wasn't the movie. Nah, how I would have remembered that? You kidding me?
Yo, some of the writing in South Central. Go revisit the movie South Central if you want a good laugh. Like strip the legendary part of it. It's some of the worst dialogue I've ever heard in my fucking life. What was his son's name again?
Ray.
Yeah, but what was his gang name? When OG Bobby Johnson comes back out and talks to the other little kids. Yeah, we gonna get some get back for Ray Ray's.
I forgot his. I don't know. I remember what his gang name was. That's a classic movie though.
Oh, of course.
That's a classic movie.
You ever stole a radio?
Not out of a car.
Oh, okay.
Out of
Trying to
somebody.
see how old you were.
Like somebody's crib. Yeah.
Trying to see how old you were is so funny.
How does he think I was breaking in cars? Bro?
Yeah.
That's
I used to break into cars.
for real. You used to break into cars and take what?
Whatever was in there.
That's crazy. Like how you break the window? You had like. Did you
I
have
wasn't the leader. I mean, Cord was the one that told me how to do it, but I was.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was a
I don't
follower,
know if
man.
he wants you putting his business out there like that.
Nah, he's a Republican now.
Okay. No worry. He's one of us.
He's fine. My mom sent me his Facebook the other day. It was like, your Mexican friend loves Trump. I was like, yeah, they love him. I swear to God.
Yo, so wait.
My mom updates me more with some of my childhood friends because she's on Facebook than I
Oh
even
my
do.
God. My mom, my sister, they gonna update me on everything that's going on Facebook. Like I don't even remember these.
Cord listens to this podcast, you know.
Well, shout out to
Me, him, and Milk used to break into cars.
shout out to our Hermano Cores.
Cord, like a plug-in.
Got it.
Like a
Cord
plug-in.
Lopez.
Did he get that street name when he used to rip the cords out of the?
No, his name was Cordell.
I thought that was from when he was trying to start the car.
He was a Mexican with blue eyes and looked white. Like he's crushing it.
Oh, okay. Gringo.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, he moved out here because his dad. He's from Tucson. He moved out here when he was
Of
13.
course, he's from Arizona.
Because his dad went to jail for smuggling in people from Mexico. So I'm not making any of this up.
All right, man.
And he went to live with his grandparents out here. I swear to God. One of my best friends. Taught me every criminal thing I knew.
See,
I
that's
swear
why
to
they
God.
trying to clean the country up because cords bring
Hey.
Yeah, we was breaking cars.
What? Cords came in here and taught this
We didn't need
this
anything.
upstanding white citizen how to break into cars. Like, what are you talking
We didn't need anything. Nobody was hungry.
Yeah, nobody-
No, he was bored.
We just did dumb
He was
shit.
literally bored.
doing dumb shit, man.
He's gonna be so mad at me.
Nah, shout out to cords.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's on Trump's campaign. Where were Lorenz Tate?
Shout out to Lorenz Tate. We're giving his flowers, man. Legendary actor, man.
We should try to reach out and see if he can come on the pod. We have to have Omar Epps on the pod. I don't know why we haven't had him.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah,
pod.
man. Oh, he know.
No, he listens. He's a fan.
Yeah, nah. So I speak to him often, man. We tapping with each other, and he just call and check in on me, and we kick it and shit like that. But we definitely gonna make it happen. It's just a schedule. I think he's filming some shit now. something he's directing. I think he's directing a movie right now or a series. But when the time permits, we definitely gonna sit down with Omar. Shout out to Omar Epps, another legendary actor.
Did
New
him
York
and Lawrence
City.
Tate, do they have any movies?
They have to have at least one.
Lawrence Tate and Omar Epps?
Did they ever?
I watched the movie Sixth Man for the first time. Marlon Wayans.
Classic.
Kadeem Hardison?
I still have that on VHS.
You do?
Hell,
I had never seen it. It's on Amazon Prime.
I'm watching that shit tonight. I ran that movie into the ground. I loved that movie. Yeah. Damn.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I was a kid.
I think that shit ass.
You were like
No,
you
the
were like 30 when it came out. I
No,
was
the Six
fucking.
Man was cool. It was cool. I don't know if I ran it into the ground, but it was cool. I'm more of a senseless.
Which one?
Marlon Wayans is senseless when he was on campus in college and he lost all his
Oh yeah, with
called
David Spade. Yeah.
senseless.
I
yeah.
forgot all about this movie. Jesus Christ.
Another legendary movie right there.
Yo,
Peach.
you pulled that one out of your ass.
Y'all remember
I have-
Senseless? Y'all gotta remember. I'm showing my
No,
age. Y'all
I
gotta
remember.
Senseless.
I don't think I've watched it since '98.
Yeah, classic movie, man.
Speaking of the Wayans, when we left the podcast on Thursday, me and Demaris were on the train and saw which Wayans brother was that? That freaky ass clip. I'm looking at their family a little
was
different.
Was it Damon?
It was what's the oldest one?
It was Damon.
Keenan is the oldest.
It wasn't Keenan. It was
Keenan? Okay.
Damon. It was Damon. Saying he dated one of his nephew's exes.
Can we pull that clip up? That shit was nasty. Like, I'm looking at my wife and kids in a whole different light right now.
Damon said he did what?
He dated a woman that he knew his nephew had fucked. And he was like, yo, let's just keep it in the family. And he wasn't joking. Can we please pull up this clip? Yeah, it was on Club Shay Shay, our label mate. You know, our Murder Inc. to our Rockefeller. So I feel like this is our clip too. Yo, Josh, why have we not been on Club Shay Shay, man? We gotta talk to the volume. But yeah, play this.
Hold on. This can't be true. That you dated the same woman as your nephew once?
Yeah. I was in love with her. That's the thing. Come on, you ain't never did.
Hell no, I ain't never did
the
that.
Jackson 5.
No. For a family member, that's off limits, Damon.
No, but it wasn't like they were in love.
So he dated her.
Do you know how small the pool is out here in Cali?
It's not that.
Yeah. Yes.
The dating pool? Like,
There's
and
so
this
many
was
women.
Probably, 2001, 2? something like that?
Did you know her originally? Did she know originally that?
Yes, when I met her, I got divorced and I was by myself for 2 years.
Right.
And then I saw her and I was just like, oh my
does that have to
God,
do with
I'm in
anything?
love. And then I found out my nephew had dated. I'm like, what's up with that? He goes, oh, that's you. I was like, okay, Pastor Cavassier. And I went ahead
nasty,
and I
man.
fell in love. And it was okay. But it's just,
They clowned you, didn't they?
yeah, family gatherings is awkward.
Yeah. I don't know about that one, Damon. I'm at the.
And I love how
just have to
normal he's
let
talking
her
about
go.
this. To Shannon Sharp, like,
you
wait,
see,
y'all didn't
you
fuck y'all? Y'all nephew's girls?
And she cooked. She went to Cordon Bleu.
What? Dessert?
Come on.
Oh, man. I might have to think about it.
And then the other things. While she cooked.
Listen, man. I mean,
You come from a big family.
yes.
You're the only one that can probably speak to.
I've never
To this
dated.
scenario.
I've never dated anybody that any of my nephews dated. I can promise you that. Never happened.
You got nephews that's like your age. It could happen.
Well, not my age, but I got nephews of age for sure. But nah, I've never. I mean, I don't know, not knowingly. I'd be surprised that some of the girls that my nephews probably know. But nah, I mean, I've seen girls that, well, some of my nephews. I got nephews in their 30s. But I see some girls that they know, and I'm like, yo, who that? They're like, oh, nah, I went to school with her. I'm just like, okay. But they never like transpired into anything. But no, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could date somebody that my nephews dated. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, that shit would freak me out.
It's just a little weird. It's just a little too.
It's really not comparable whatsoever. But the closest that ever came was when I found out that Kia's roommate in college was Guru's daughter. Mm-hmm. And I told Guru, he's like, yeah, dog, we 20 years difference. I know we're friends, but dog, I'm 20 years older than you.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because that shit freaked me out.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, my roommate's like he was like some famous producer, engineer, like guru or something. I was like, it's one of my closest friends.
She just threw a guru name out there. Like he does something. I don't know. I think he plays with the buttons on the board a little bit.
Remember when we did Made in America? When we did the interviews and shit? Remember Kia came down with us. She got her Rock Nation Riser wristband when we didn't even get one. She was with Guru's daughter.
Okay.
I was like, yo, how you get the credentials I couldn't get and I'm working here?
Yeah, nah. That's from Goo.
Yeah.
Straight from Goo.
That's college roommate, American University shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That shit is super weird. What's that movie, since we're on movie shit, with Dane Cook and Steve Carell? Underrated movie.
Dane Cook and Steve Carell. Why do I know it?
Dan in real life. Underrated movie. He goes to like a family reunion, meets a chick like downtown before he gets to the crib. They hit it off, and then he gets to the reunion and it's his brother's girl. And then they have to like, you know, get through that whole weird maze.
I don't know if I've ever seen this.
Good one.
So his brother girl was flirting with.
Yeah, she would just happen to be
she's cheating on
at
him.
like a cafe or some shit.
So she's cheating on her brother, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
With
on his brother, cheating on his brother.
With the brother.
Got you.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out.
I mean, shit, maybe it happens more than we know.
Nah, but he knew. He was well aware, and he went and fucked on that girl knowing that his nephew had ties with her.
Yeah, but his nephew was like, yo, it wasn't really like that. We dated. It wasn't like, you know, we hooked up a couple times. Like, you know.
People would call that mature. I'm not that mature. No. If my family member beat, even if it was just like nothing meant nothing, no, I'm not dating that person.
Yeah, that's a little.
I'm not.
My nephew.
And then falling in love and bringing her to
that's the thing. It's the power dynamic. My nephew.
Yeah, my nephew is like, look at her range. Look how she offense and defense.
Like the way he was trying to make it sound ill when she was cooking and sucking dick and all that. Like his nephew could be like, yeah, nah, I know. Like you're not flexing.
Yeah,
right
your nephew give you one of these. Like, y'all know,
Yeah.
Like,
yo, saying Pastor Cavassier about a girl you love is nuts.
Sick. That's the
listen,
LA
man.
shit.
He said he was divorced. You know, trying to heal.
That's not healing.
I mean, when he was divorced, he felt like he was healing. You know, get a little young girl and have fun and, you know, live that little moment, that lifestyle. But you know,
Which nephew though?
I mean, with
famous one?
That family is.
There's a million of them.
Yeah, ain't no telling with them, man.
Who's the one that was in Let's Be Cops? He's very funny. He's the kid of one of the Wayne brothers.
That might be Damon's son.
Is that Damon's son?
I'm about to say that might be his son.
That's the only famous son, I think, though. So you let your civilian nephew fuck your girl?
Nah, well, he probably has had the most reoccurring roles in films and shows than any of the other nephews. But most of the nephews have done some type of acting, I think.
How do you feel about that statement that the LA famous pool there's not enough options? I
mean, it is small. I mean, the more famous you are, obviously, you know, the higher up you go, the room gets a little smaller. So, you know, you're going to come across some people that have had some type of relations or passing with people that you know, because the circle gets smaller the higher you get.
No, I get it. I mean, anytime I'll click a stranger's IG and just go to see what mutuals are. I'm like, how the fuck they know this person? And I get that.
Yeah.
But I still feel like in Los Angeles as a Wayne, you can go find a girl that your nephew hasn't fucked.
Yeah, like, I mean, yes, you can.
Go to the Grove. Like, just fucking go grocery shopping.
Yeah, no, I mean, you definitely can, but, you know, it's also right. It's right there. It's like, okay, we hanging out at the same events, same restaurants, same places. It's, you know, you're gonna come across some people that know people that you know. I understand.
Imagine trying to introduce your girl to your mom, and your mom goes, "Yeah, no, I already met her." Your nephew brought her last Thanksgiving.
I ain't think.
Well, she was a cordon bleu chef. Hey, listen.
Chef. You know?
What if your mom already has like a nickname for her and everything? Like they have chemistry, and you just finding out.
And we know Mama Wayne's got jokes, so I would love to know how she was getting her shit off at that time.
But they're also from the projects, and that's some projecty shit.
Projecty? What is projecty shit?
Nah, that's
projecty shit.
That's rich people shit. That's rich people shit.
That's big family shit. That's all. This is big family shit.
The size of housing projects in New York City, fucks don't leave the 3 buildings in that vicinity. Mm-hmm. Their families are definitely overlapping with people fucking in the projects. That's some projecty shit. That's not some Hollywood shit. They got that from Chelsea houses. They didn't get that from Hollywood.
They brought that to Hollywood? They brought that mentality?
100%. Well, I mean, listen, man. Love is love.
Shout out to the Wayans family. I'm still, on my bucket list is, sitting down and having a conversation with one of my idols, Keenan Ivory Wayans, man.
Oh, that would be incredible.
Yeah, that's still on my bucket list.
I want to be in one of their movies, so if y'all are looking for an extra, hit me.
They always looking for extras. You can just walk past the shot. Oh, you mean you want like a role? Like
Yeah.
You said extra. I thought you wanted to
walk past the
she
shot.
said extra. That's not. She didn't say she wanted to be like casted with a role.
She doesn't want to be the dead girl in an SVU episode. She wants to have a real role.
She said she wants to. She said the extra. It's like, okay.
I would take the dead girl in the SVU role. What angle y'all got me posed at though? Like, get a good angle.
How did you die though? Because SVU has some.
It's a
wild
terrible,
ass
gruesome death. Like, that's fine, but like, if y'all gonna have me
It's all the
strung
same for
out naked with
strangulation.
blood leaking from in between my legs, like, is it a good angle?
Yeah, what's the good angle that would be if you got to lay on your
Figure
back?
4. Oh, I gotta be on my back. Usually people die in their stomach.
We talking about your dead. We're not talking about like your favorite position. She said figure 4 on my back. Like, yo, Demaris, calm down.
Special victims unit.
Like, what's up with her?
This
yo?
is not a nice death.
Yeah, she's like figure 4. Like, yo,
But
calm
no, the
down.
victims are always laying. They're usually on their stomachs when they found them. Then they lift the hair up and be like, "Yeah, that's her." Yeah, every time.
It's Ice-T every time. Yeah, that's him.
I got news for you.
She's dead.
Yeah, that's him.
That means you're gay.
Yo, please.
No, I mean, all right. Have you guys ever watched SVU and the more you learn about the dead girl, start to victim blame a little bit?
Go ahead, Rory. Tell him
Do
tell
you
him
think?
how she shouldn't have wore that short dress.
She starts
Rory.
out as an angel, and like as the episode goes, she becomes more of a drug addict. Like, nah, she shouldn't have been around those people.
Word. Yeah, definitely deserves to be raped and killed for that. Nah, I saw.
Not necessarily raped and killed, but you did put yourself in that situation. Like, why did you go to the parking garage with the drug addict?
With that dress on.
That's all I'm saying.
Go ahead, say it. It landed. Go ahead, man.
No,
Fucking landed.
no, we're just gonna circle around the airport
Yeah, you gonna run out of
until we
fuel.
run out of gas and get this fucking podcast canceled.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways,
What was on the list?
all right, Wayans brothers fucking everybody.
The fuck is that?
We got a ghost.
Oh, the trash can.
All right, why y'all just saying, oh, the trash? What did the trash
Like,
can just do?
who knocked the
It's the lid.
Oh, okay.
Top. Oh.
All right, well, the Wayans are fucking everybody. Usher, once again, did she divorce again? Usher is ruining everyone's relationship.
Well, Usher is on tour currently in Europe, I believe.
Oh, they all swing out there.
And he's doing his, going around feeding women cherries.
You
And,
saw he met his match with one of them chicks.
Yeah.
She was turning me. I'm telling you, it was a
When
horny
she
weekend
flipped
for
this
me.
shit and went to drop it in his mouth, that he thought about it.
Yo, Usher has a lot of self-control. We have to give him that. Because the way that girl was looking, not this one. This was the divorce one. That, what would be,
YG.
yeah. Mm-hmm. How'd you know where I was going?
Yeah.
That little baddie, that little YG. I would have made out with her in front of that whole stadium.
See, this is
The
why
way she was moving.
and this is why you'll never sell out a stadium.
100%.
Because you get canceled the first night. Can't make out with people in the crowd.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you can.
Well, he's a mono warrior. That's what he does anyway. Like he just
Facts.
kissed women and that he just met.
Mono.
Well,
she
at first,
was.
I have the antibodies, so I can't get mono. But
She was. Oh nah.
no, this girl caught the Holy Ghost.
Or a nut. Same thing. Look at the white woman in the back with the
Yo,
phone.
creaming in your dress at an Usher show is fucking.
Is what? I'm
Hilarious.
Brian? Because what the fuck he doing all that? What you think?
She's
he trying to do?
quivering.
What he doing? He just standing there.
He's Usher.
Shit, some niggas got that aura.
Usher has that aura.
He got that aura.
I don't know if you're supposed to just back her up when she say that. Like, what aura are you talking about? Like,
I would have quivered with my roller skates on in
my
Vegas.
Oh, whoa.
yo, Rory definitely would ask for a cherry.
Oh, for sure. Tongue out, curve.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would tie a knot with the
Yep.
and give it back to
freaky
give it back to
ass.
Usher. I wish this was a bit, but I really would.
Yo, that is crazy. Rory,
You don't think Usher's an attractive man?
what are you asking me right now, dog?
Hell, you.
Do I think ladies
Your generation is
do I think
so
women
scared of feelings.
No, do I think women find Usher attractive? Yes. Do I think Usher is talented? Do I see how women like him? Absolutely.
You can fully understand why a church woman would quiver and cream in her dress because of Usher's aura, face, performing, song.
Superstar. Absolutely. I get it.
You got it bad, gets me wet.
That's what's up.
Rory, you don't have to like go gay for this podcast to like make it to the next level. Like I feel like there's other
I didn't need this
steps.
podcast to do that.
See? But then when I be wanting to joke about shit, y'all get mad at me. All right, fuck it, man. Fuck it. Now go ahead. Get your
No,
shit
I
off.
think actually while we're here, I think we did something good today with our socials.
What did we do?
We crossed the threshold. We went to Red Pill. We allowed gay to be in one of our social clips. Was nervous all morning.
I mean, come on, man. You know, free speech is back. It's okay now. Everybody settle in.
You and Cord.
What?
I will say though, off that clip, there is nothing gayer than getting on the PATH train to go see Ryan Levy.
Oh yeah, that's some of the gayest stuff you'll ever
By
do in your
definition.
life. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't think I'd twist the cherry for Usher
I mean, I hope not. All right, so
or pop my cherry?
what do you think I'm gonna do if I ever turn on the TV or I'm on my phone and I see a video of you at an Usher concert and your mouth is open and Usher's dropping cherry? Do you think that this podcast continues?
Yeah. I actually think all of our financial goals are met. Everything that we have on our vision board
let me
is
tell you
met
something.
immediately.
Let me tell you something. Whatever day we do back,
Matter of fact, you should FaceTime me and thank me for what I just did with this podcast.
whatever day we do back after you do that, I will not be in this chair. Just know that.
No way.
He let Usher put a cherry in his mouth? Are you kidding me? I might stop talking to Rory if I see him letting the hibachi chef throw a shrimp in his mouth.
Whoa, first of all, I have morals and boundaries. That's not happening.
For Usher.
I don't even like when they do the choo-choo train. That makes me uncomfortable.
So you don't let them squirt the
Sake?
the sake in your mouth with the little dude with, it's always the one that's peeing. You don't let them squirt the sake?
Usher's the only one.
I swallowed the whole bottle one time.
What?
How
Of
drunk
the
were
sake,
you?
the sake, fucked up. I was actually, yeah.
Yeah, but what you be going through like before you do shit like that? Like what be going on in your life where you be like, yo, I'm going to hibachi and I'm waiting for him to just squirt the whole bottle of
I
sake.
just wanted a little bit, but he was like taunting me, like
But yeah, you have to, if you was kept going, you had to swallow with your mouth open.
allegedly. I could close my mouth and then, just now, I said I was gonna be more mysterious. I'm gonna stop talking now because I hear the shit coming out my mouth sounding freaky, and I'm trying to like stop myself, but there's no way to clean it up. And I signed myself.
It's just,
up for
it's
that.
hibachi. It's okay. You can get freaky at the hibachi.
I mean, you guys, everyone in this room knows I'm retarded and slow and have learning disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys be surprised that I didn't think through bringing Amara to hibachi and that maybe a baby shouldn't be near a hot grill?
No, I see babies at hibachi all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
she tried to crawl right on that fucking grill.
How close did you have her to the table? She's supposed to be like back here.
I'm VIP at Benihana's. What are you talking about?
Ah.
Well, you know, white parents
Shout out to Benihana's.
white parents let their kids do anything.
True.
Amara probably was climbing on everything. Black parents, they give us
Sit yours.
they give us that hard little, high chair. Once we sit in it, we don't move.
Nah, I'm liberal.
Yeah,
She has the same seat as us.
yeah. See, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Put the ass in that high chair and sit your ass down.
Dog, I took Amara to paint pottery this weekend. I just need to like stop bringing my child places at this point. I watched Amara ruin everyone's Saturday by literally just grabbing all the pottery and throwing it on the ground, painting over people's shit. I'm an awful parent. I got nothing at this point.
How about this?
I'm just sitting there looking like, sorry, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, no, that's what you got.
Oh, see, people like you get cussed out. I cannot.
Oh, if this was reversed, I'd be cussing me out too. Like, control your fucking kid. I'm just sitting there, I'm sorry. Not even saying I'm sorry, I'm just mouthing I'm sorry.
Yeah, but why you didn't
I tried. She's quick.
take her home?
I tried.
take her home.
I tried.
Take her home. But your baby's drunk, sir. Take her home. Get her out.
We tried to walk to the car and all she's doing is screaming at every pedestrian. Who is that? Who are you? I'm like,
I like kids like that though. I like talkative kids though. I don't mind that. I don't like bad kids though. Bad kids like just grabbing shit, breaking shit. I don't like that. But a talkative kid that'll just start talking to you like
That's
walking down the
fine.
street. I love that.
Yeah.
no, because I told you guys when she was going through her ow phase, when she learned the word ow and would just say ow all the time and it would seem like I was harming my child.
Yeah.
We got past that. Now she learned the word help. So
Oh,
she just
fun.
screams help at the top of her lungs when nothing is wrong. And I'm just sitting there like, you can't tell by the hair. It's definitely my kid.
Yeah, I'm the daddy. This is
Keo,
my
on the
child.
other hand,
Yeah, she's
looks
gonna have
like
a
the
hard
nanny and the kidnapper.
time. She's gonna have a hard
Just
time.
screaming help.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a rough weekend. But I mean, she's a great artist.
People in general need to be better at like having just control of their kids. And I can't talk because my god kids were on a plane this weekend acting a complete ass, not sitting in their seats, shouting everything because they mama just let them do anything. But kids on planes running around, that's a safety hazard. Why they seatbelts not on? Why they flying around during turbulence? Like, get control of your kids, bro.
Yeah, like if you're gonna be on a flight, control your kids, man.
I will say, I mean, outside of the pottery experience over the weekend, I traveled with Amara a lot when she was young. She was always fine on the planes, and I was always terrified because I didn't want to be that guy. Because kids piss me off on the plane all the time. Like, can you just tell your kid to shut the fuck up, please?
It's not that. It's
Jesus.
because kids are gonna be loud. Kids are gonna make. But when the parent is not doing anything to kind of like, if it's like a kid that's hitting the seat in front of them, or it's one of those. It's just like we expect the kids to be kids, but like parents got to be parents too. And that's the part that I'm not annoyed with the kids. I'm annoyed at the parent not trying to do anything to control the kid. That's me. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm never mad at a kid yelling and making. That's kid stuff. But like if your kid is like banging on seats and it's like, all right, fam, we try not to have a combative thing here with the adult, but come on, get control of your kid.
Well, as a new parent, I don't do a lot of research, and this is a learning on the go type of thing. When I used to take Baisley on flights, the vet would give me like a drug that would like damn near knock Bays out for the flights. I asked Amara's pediatrician if there was something similar for children, and I'm no longer allowed at NYU.
Benadryl.
Like, how can I knock my child out for this 5-hour flight?
Benadryl, a little bit of
Benadryl's
melatonin.
Benadryl is always the.
Can't give kids melatonin.
They have baby melatonin.
Where?
You weren't aware of that? Yeah, they have baby melatonin.
Where do you think these bags under my eyes came from? Well, I could just.
Yeah, baby melatonin. Just bite the adult. Just bite the adult one in half. Like,
No, they have it. Like they make it for
or do
kids.
what my mom did and just put rum on my gums and
yeah,
Which
turn
is
your
fine.
child to a future alcoholic.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, they really did that to us.
Yeah, my mom, she did that. I think it was like rum and vanilla extract when I was like teething, like from rubbing on my gums. That's like old school shit.
Bourbon, like people do that to their children. That's insane.
It's
Though.
all right.
I don't think that that's insane. Rubbing bourbon on your baby's gums is not insane. I wouldn't recommend it, but I don't think it's insane.
Yeah.
I think knockout bottles are way more dangerous.
What's a knockout bottle? Why didn't you tell me this?
You don't need to be feeding that baby a knockout bottle. A knockout bottle is basically putting cereal.
That's the scotch and
putting
Casamigos
cereal,
that you mix together?
The Scotch Amigos, putting cereal in a baby's bottle. And it's called a knockout bottle because when you make a baby that full, you basically give them the itis. They don't wake up in the middle of the night, but you should not be giving infants cereal before they're ready because there's a good chance that they can aspirate in their sleep. But yeah, that was definitely a thing back in black households to call them knockout bottles, cereal and baby bottles. Like
Wait,
the baby
but how do
cereal
they-
in the bottles.
Are you crushing up the cereal so they can drink it? I'm confused.
No, baby cereal, like
Oh.
baby cereal
Okay, gotcha.
in the
Rory was
baby
gonna
bottle.
Captain Crunch in that shit. I was like, all right, so how does the Captain Crunch get through the nipple
Rory
thing?
was gonna buy some Oops All Berries and be at home grinding them shit up.
Baby mouth all
man.
cut up.
Yeah, like what you doing,
Put a
man?
mouth cut up.
Yeah, nah, man. Baby cereal.
Taking
man.
a razor and just the Reese's
Yeah,
Pieces,
like you cutting
let it
crack.
liquefy in the pan.
He in the crib cutting Crunch Berries like it's crack. No, man. Baby cereal, dog. Jesus Christ, Rory. Get it together, man.
No, I'm thinking like, what sugary cereal would like put a kid down?
Nah, baby cereal. Yeah, no, fill a baby up, get them milk drunk. They'll
I
be
guess.
asleep.
What other icks do y'all have on planes?
Well, Michelle Williams, she posted about being on a flight and somebody had their foot. Now, this has happened to me. It wasn't a barefoot. It was like socks. Person had socks on, but somebody had a barefoot on the side, I guess the window seat that she had. Guy sitting behind her, and he had his foot against the window and didn't have any socks on. Now, I don't know if this is real or if this is,
We think Michelle just lying?
You gotta question that. You gotta question everything these days, man. Everything is
Not Michelle Williams.
Not somebody with some of the greatest runs we've ever heard in our entire
And I'm
life.
just saying, it's just she might know the person. That's all. She travels with a team. I'm assuming.
She says, "I promise you, better get your foot from me." She's so Southern.
No, I would seriously like wake them up. I would elbow their foot.
Nah, you got to do what I did. Pour some water on their feet.
It's a good move too.
Yeah, just get a little, the little bottle of water that they put in your seat that you
But
never
you
want
might
to drink.
activate the funk if you do that. You ever put something wet on something stank and it activate the funk?
Yeah, but you're
I'm
not
a-
gonna
I
keep
would-
your
I would
foot
get-
right here though. We gonna move this foot though. By any means, this foot has to move.
I'm putting juice or ginger ale or something that's got to be sticky. Like I'm ruining the rest of your flight since you wanted to put your big toe near me.
Nah, or you just like lean all the way with like your elbow and just push into their foot and be like, oh, like my bad, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Act like, nah, this is my elbow spaces. I'm gonna be using this the whole flight. Move your fucking foot.
It's that when their feet come up here, and also when you're in that weird place where the windows don't match up with every single seat, and now we have to figure out if this is my window or your window.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm going to sleep, and this shit is going down. Like I'm reaching back. I don't care if it's halfway yours. This is going down.
That's enough. But the airports are just dirt. Like I don't understand people that travel with like their feet out, like with sandals and flip. I don't understand that.
I don't understand people that travel in shorts.
Yeah, shorts
let alone
is
their
definitely
feet
it's
out.
crazy to me. Planes
Nobody
are,
wants to see your thighs on a fucking plane.
no, but planes are cold. That's why I don't understand people that travel with shorts. I'm like, plane. It don't matter if you flying to the Bahamas and it's 92 degrees when you land. Put on some light sweatpants, a t-shirt and a hoodie on the flight. When you land, take the hoodie off. Like you're just going to the resort or wherever you're going. Like you're not gonna be that hot till you need to have your feet out. Like it's not. I still don't understand how people have their feet out walking around outside from women. I understand how women wear, but men.
Because you're a perp. You trying to see them toes.
No, I mean I understand. I think men wearing their feet out all day is crazy to me. Like it's not that hot, bro. That's a woman thing. Like y'all could wear sandals and open toe heels and all. Men having on flip flops all day outside walking around. I'm like, yo, where are you going?
So you agreed with Cameron when he said Jay-Z couldn't be the king of New York because he had on chancletas.
No, but Jay was actually on a boat. He was near a beach. He was near
He's
water.
a man though.
But
nasty.
yes, but he was near water. This gentleman was on a flight. Like, put some fucking side. And you went through TSA like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's another ick too that I hate. Like when you got to take your sneakers off and you walking there with everybody, some barefoot, dirty socks. That shit gives the airports are real. We don't realize how dirty airports
Now
are.
you fully understand my meltdown in that Houston airport when they wouldn't let me go through pre-check. That's why I freaked out. I'm not taking my shoes off in this nasty ass place.
Yeah, no, I hate that.
Pay for
That's
my
one of the
pre-check.
things I hate. That gives me the ick. Like every time. Like damn, now I got to put my foot back in my sneaker. Like lady in front of me don't have no shoes on. I got to stand in the same yellow spot she just stood in. Like,
Put your arms
Fungus.
up.
yeah, it's just oh man, the airports are dirty.
I mean, and there's even the people that wear socks on the plane and then get up and use the bathroom but don't put their shoes back on. It's also insane to me too.
Oh
like
my
they think because they
God.
just have socks on, that shit's gonna be okay.
Yeah, walking to going to a bathroom with just socks is crazy.
A public bathroom.
On a flight, turbulence, nigga missing the toilet, and you just standing there. That's not water. Like nobody ain't wash their hands and shake their hands. That's not water on the floor. I can promise you that.
Especially those morning flights. Nobody's even shit or piss yet. That's an active bathroom.
I was on a flight one time. I'll never forget, man. I knew this dude was going. You know how you sit next to somebody you know they're gonna be a problem? I'm sitting next to this older dude, and I could just tell like he's been at the bar waiting for the flight, drunk. I'm sitting there. I'm like, he's gonna be a problem. Soon as we about to take off, I'm talking about when you at the runway and the flight in front of you just took off. Like that's like all right, we about to take off in like less than 20 seconds. Soon as we start going, he asked the lady could he use the bathroom, like while we were taxiing to the runway, and she's like, no, you gotta wait until we're like airborne, and then I think he thought airborne meant like as soon as we take off. Yo, do y'all know how funny it is watching somebody try to go to the bathroom and the flight is fully inclined like this? Yo, he's grabbing every seat, every like headrest. And the stewardess, she's sitting there by the door, so she sees him come. She's like, "Sir, you have to sit down. Like you cannot." He was like, "I gotta go." Like he was lit. He was super drunk. He's like, "I have to go. Like I can't sit in my seat any longer." Yo, he's literally, we in full, like, we not leveled out at all. Like, it's full incline. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, all I kept thinking was, if he fall and roll all the way to 36B, like, yo, that's all I kept thinking. I'm talking about full, we just took off. And he took his seatbelt off and he was like, I gotta go. Like, he said, I gotta go. And I just looked, I was like, yo, that's either he got to shit or he got to throw up. It's one or the other. But he had to go to the bathroom. Yo, the flight attendant was so pissed. But you can't do nothing about that. That's like a grown person. You gonna tell him to piss on himself in the seat? He got to go to the bathroom. But you got to pick a better time, though. You can't be fully inclined trying to use the bathroom.
That I understand, but they're kind of nuts with some of those rules. Like, remember when we left Chicago, you guys went to LaGuardia and I went to Newark and I ended up having to go to Philly for fucking 10 hours with Amara?
Yeah, because of the weather?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We had to fuel up in Philly and they would not let us go to the bathroom. Like, we had to sit in our seats for 3 hours.
Nah, get the fuck out of here. I wish
plane
somebody
was
would
sitting
tell
there
me
with
to
fucking
sit.
gas. Like,
Crazy
we
as hell.
stopped for gas. Oh no, everyone started revolting and just went to the bathroom at that point.
You can't tell grown people they can't go to the bathroom and we just sitting here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm going to the bathroom. Fuck you. And get these little bullshit ass cups of water out of here. I keep coming around with these little bullshit cups of water. No, nigga, I want to go home. I don't want water.
Bro, that was my fucking Houston flight. There's been a lot of like delays because of I guess there were some storms. All this rain that we've been having, it's been delaying flights. And I sit in my airplane seat. The moment I sit down, I go to sleep. And then usually I wake up and I'm at my destination. I woke up, I'm like, damn, we here already. Nah, we haven't left. Plane is 80 degrees. There's no AC on it. We're sitting there. I'm like, nah, y'all need to like deplane us. And then they're also saying y'all can't go to the bathroom. Would you like some water? I know it's hot, but would you like some water? But I can't go to the bathroom. Like, United pissed me the fuck off. They got
Shout out to
angry
United.
email.
I like United.
Shout out to United.
I do like United.
Who you know over there?
They're cool.
No,
if
the
you
airlines,
if
United
you in
Airlines.
first class or business, if you in economy,
Yeah, they treat you like a peon back there.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're taking the Spirit mentality. Like, if you economy, it's like 10 different fees for bags. Like, might as well buy a first class ticket if you're doing economy and have at least 2 bags. They just add in fees the way Spirit used to.
Favorite airline, Demaris?
Delta.
Yeah, I'm going Delta. The new United I'm fine with. They just started turning shit around. It used to just be planes from the 90s. The new ones are cool if you get them. But if not, United, there's no gray area. It's either greatest shit or the worst shit. But yeah, Delta's pretty consistent. It's still fucked. It's fuck every airline. But Delta, JetBlue.
I'm not mad. I was gonna say I'm not mad at JetBlue.
JetBlue give you free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I flew JetBlue Mint somewhere, and it was one of the newer JetBlue planes. That shit was really nice.
Oh no, what one JetBlue shit I had in the Mint, I had a door.
Yeah. It was one of the newer flights. It was really nice. Like, really, really nice.
But what Delta did that pissed me off was they used to allow you to get free Wi-Fi if you had a T-Mobile number. So I used to put Peach's number in all the time because he was the only person I knew that had T-Mobile. All of Palooza used Peach's number for free Wi-Fi. Yeah. They took that away too. Now I got to pay like $30 for fucking hour of Wi-Fi.
Which one of the airlines is...
United has that though, because I have T-Mobile. United.
Oh, then maybe it was
free
United
Wi-Fi.
I'm talking about. Well,
Nope.
Yeah,
they still use it.
Peach, did you switch carriers? No. Why does that shit not work for me anymore?
Well, they'll also say like, they do something like they won't let you use somebody else's number. Like if this is connected to somebody else, especially if you have your United miles.
It's like Netflix.
Like yeah.
Too many people using this.
That shit pisses me off. I got mad signed everybody the fuck out. I can't go and use my shit.
Yeah, everybody get out of here.
Yeah.
Listen.
Which airline is it that's bringing Shake Shack on the flights?
I think it's Delta.
Yeah,
That's not a good idea. That's not a good idea.
No.
What's the difference, Demaris? There be niggas at Shake Shack in the terminal.
Yeah.
At 6 a.m.?
Yeah, like, what's the difference? Peach is one of those guys. He goes straight to Shake Shack. I see Peach in the airport, 8 a.m. Shake Shack. I'm like, yo, what you doing, man?
Yo, T-Mobile number and Shake Shack at 6 a.m. That's a sick individual.
Shake Shack is going to go crazy on them Delta flights, though. That's going to be crazy. And somebody else got Magnolia's banana pudding, right?
Ooh, who them? I need to fly with them.
I don't know if it's not Delta. The thing is, like, that was like the response. Another airline was like, "Oh, they doing Shake Shack. We doing Magnolia.
That's whatever airline Soul Plane was.
We doing Magnolia Bakery.
Please.
That's Kevin Hart.
United.
Oh wow.
Shit! All right.
United is doing Magnolia banana pudding.
Yeah, but I'm fine with that because that's like in a container. Shake Shack on a plane is disgusting. I don't care how you swing it.
Either way, somebody got to go to the bathroom. Banana pudding on a flight, Shake Shack on it's all the same.
You ever open the pamphlet on the flights and see they put the chef's picture and he like confident in the photo?
Yo.
Like, why are you putting your name? Why are you putting your name and face to these meals?
Like you made this bullshit. This shit trash, man.
Have y'all ever
And
had
then
a
trying to do
fire
too
room?
much now. Like, I get it. First class costs way too much fucking money. So I get you guys are trying to accommodate people with high class meals. I don't want curry chicken on the flight. Like, give me something that can heat up fine.
Yeah.
I don't need salmon on a flight.
Ooh.
Like, it's going in a microwave. I don't need the chef shit. Like, give me something that is going to heat up in a microwave fine. I don't need the high class meal.
Need them good
It's a
factor.
fucking filet on a Delta flight. And I'm like, dog, no.
That's nasty.
When we went to London on Virgin, they said, you want the filet? I was like,
I was
no.
knocked out. I don't know what nobody ate. I was asleep before we left the gate when we went to London. Knocked
See,
out.
you can't clown me about the Usher shit because when we flew first class Virgin to London, we were in twin beds together. You and I basically slept together on the way to London.
Yeah, I don't like that first class.
They put you on top of
Like
the other person.
everybody's like laying down looking at each other.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's so fucking weird.
Yeah, like I woke up and the dude across from me was just looking at me. I was like, so now I'm like, all right, I guess we looking at each
He
other
was
like,
probably listening to the pod looking at you.
no, I hope not. I hope not. I
That's
pray not.
nasty. Having your voice in my ear and then like we looking at each other.
You know how crazy it is to wake up as a grown man and you're on a flight and you look in front of you and it's another grown man staring at you? You know how weird, because now I want to know how long has he been looking?
Man, what's he doing under that blanket? I can't even see his hands. Making eye contact.
Yeah, man.
There's no way I should be in seat 1A and Maul should be in seat 3A, and I'm wondering if this is my water or his.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
literally
Like-
just a little divider right between us, but like it was comfortable though. Like
You ever seen
that-
like the
that was-
dorm for jails, like when they're all in one shit and the bunk beds and all that?
Yeah.
That's pretty much Virgin to London. You're like in prison, stacked up on top of each other for fucking $4,000. But hey,
Great flight.
you get to London.
Great flight.
They have a bar in the shit.
Yeah, no, it was great. That was Virgin. That was Virgin. Shout out to Virgin
went-
is another good airline too.
You went to sleep. Me, Peach, and Benner, I don't even know why we paid for a seat. We sat at the bar for 6 hours.
Yeah, I was knocked out. I don't do that.
Why I couldn't find my bag that was right in front of me.
Oh my, Peach, was you there for that?
I think I left early.
Oh my God, Demaris.
Oh no, it was Eden. It was Eden.
It was
with us.
Eden.
It was Eden with us. Yeah.
Oh my God, yo, and I'm telling you, I kept looking at this bag like, that's Rory's bag. But I'm not gonna say it because I don't know. You know, he knows his luggage, so I'm just like, but I'm looking like that looked like the little carry-on roller that you have. It's the exact same one, but just bigger. Yo, man, they lost my fucking luggage. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. This one luggage keep going around.
There's one part of that story that was left out that doesn't excuse anything because I should have just looked. Benner, who was drinking with me for the 6 hours as a wingman, looked at it and said it didn't say my name on the tag. And I don't know why I listened to him.
Who after like 20 minutes?
No, it kept going around, but I took his word for it, which I'm still taking all the blame. I shouldn't have listened to drunk ass Benner that said
after
it
20
didn't say
minutes?
your, like the sticker on the shit.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, it wasn't your name.
Who looks at the luggage after 20 minutes? Me. I'm like, bro, this has to be. We the only ones here, and this is the only luggage on the belt. So I'm like, man, hold on. It came back around. I grabbed Farrell. Yo, stop playing with me, man. See, this is
Rory
why.
was probably sitting up there fuming, mad, breathing all
Oh,
fucking
nah, he
hard.
was sick. I would have been
Yeah.
mad too, though. We got back home and they lost my luggage.
It's
like, I'm
fucking
back
2
home.
a.m. Yeah, it was a lot.
It was his luggage the entire time. 20 minutes we standing there watching this luggage go around on the carousel.
The fact that y'all sat there for 20 minutes and didn't leave him, he'd had to figure that out.
No, but we didn't stop
Well,
because,
United.
you know, if the conveyor belt don't stop, we thinking there's more luggage coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But if it would have stopped and then it's like no more luggage, like, oh shit, like that's it. But I guess it kept going because they're like, whose bag is this?
Whose
Like,
bag is this?
and we only went standing there 2 a.m, right outside of customs.
And then I one-upped it after that whole outrage. Walking out through the sliding doors. You know, there's always those shady guys. Yo, you need a ride, you need a ride, you need a ride. I said, yes, let's do this.
Oh my God.
Got in the shadiest fucking
Scooby-Doo van.
dog. Felt like I was
we
getting,
told-
felt like I was getting molested again.
Yeah, we
it was
spoke-
that type of fucking van. And I was like, you know what? Let's do this. I've always been curious who says yes to this guy. Because people have to say yes. They keep coming back.
Yeah.
Best $100 ever spent. Got Eden back to the Upper East Side. Got me to Midtown in like 15 minutes. Nicest guy ever. Maybe touched my knee, but that's the price you
That's-
pay.
it's part of
like, because Uber was saying like $200.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like, yo, 100 cash. I got you.
I might want to rub on your knee, but you know.
nah, I mean, just get what you pay for.
It is what it is, man.
It was one of those vans that has the ladder on the back.
Where does that ladder go to?
No, I've never understood.
Who's used that ladder
Who's
before?
using that ladder?
Who's climbing?
Where is that going? It had the spare tire shit, no tire.
Yeah, no tire. Jeff hasn't been a tire in this since 96. There's clothes in there.
We got to Kia's building. He said, I used to teach tennis there. I said, no, you didn't. I swear to God. I used to be a tennis instructor there. I was like, you do not play tennis, dog. you rape children.
Rory.
At the tennis court.
You got Utah plates at JFK.
Yeah.
You are a rapist.
And you got in the van. How crazy is that? Right on par, white boy shit.
Yeah. You got to experience things, man.
Oh my God.
Sometimes you just have to try shit out when you jet lagged and drunk.
Hold on, man.
And just screamed about a bag that was yours the whole time.
Oh man.
All right, well, before we get out of here, can we please play that Bow Wow voice note to Elliott Wilson?
What?
What happened?
Another. In between watching Sierra, I did see this clip over the weekend. Bow Wow left what I think was a voice note or a voicemail to Elliott Wilson, which, of course, he played on his podcast because that's what we would do with private moments as podcasters, is play them for the world. Let's hear this real quick, Josh.
Straight up, man to man, my nigga. Coming at you like a man, like a grown man. You do like, what's the issue with me and you? Let me know. Cause I don't know. So I'm coming at you in private instead of doing some hoe ass nigga shit.
In private, and then Elliott plays it.
But I got the top 10 record right now, nigga. Like, I ain't got time for that. But I want to know what the issue is, though, my nigga. A couple of my niggas send me this tweet talking about you won't. Like, where that energy coming from? That's what I want to know. Holla at me man to man. Don't go post no shit. Don't do that. Don't do that weak shit. I'm coming to you man to man. And I highly respect you. I always bigged you up. Said that you one of the most, you the pioneer of this shit. Elliott Wilson is one of the ones that I do, one of the only niggas I do an interview with. Niggas like you, Sway,
Pause. How can I make this about me?
Send prayers and condolences first. Gotta start
It's
with.
always prayers and condolences.
Yeah.
Because I think Bow Wow's a legend. But he's saying he only fucks with people from the mold like Elliott Wilson, Sway. Like, we don't have the greatest Bow Wow interview of all time.
If you haven't seen it,
why didn't he say
look it up on
Elliott
YouTube.
Wilson, Sway, Rory, and Mo? That's my only issue with this
Well,
entire
because
thing.
he already did us, so he wouldn't name us. We pioneered that. We went through that, so he ain't got to grow through that.
Grow through that. That was a shot at his height.
No. See, no.
That's what you just said. Grow through that.
Go look up the Rory and Maul Bow Wow interview. It's one of our greatest interviews we've ever done. One
Shout
of
out
my
to
favorite.
JD. Shout out to Bow Wow, man. That was a lot of fun down in Atlanta with them, man.
Sway is a hero of mine, one of the greatest to ever do it. But he never had Bow Wow say, yo, I got 1.5 million in cash. I'm bringing it to the studio right now.
Yeah, nah.
I've never seen Sway do that.
Nah. Never.
Sway's talked to Tupac, but he didn't have 1.5 million cash.
Nah. Nope.
I think Pac just had a debit card on him.
But why is Elliott doing this though? Like, why is he doing this? Seriously.
You would have to ask Elliott, baby.
Like, this is the reason why I like this though is because I like what Bow Wow was saying. Like, I'm not trying to make this no public thing, and then Elliott makes it a public thing.
I will say, and you guys know I'm a defender of Elliott, this is out of his character for me. I feel like he had to have had a conversation with Bow Wow that he was going to play it. Like, as much as Elliott does do messy shit, he does still have the journalistic integrity where I don't think he would do this without. I could be wrong.
I think you're wrong. But I agree with you usually on Elliott, but I don't think Bow Wow approved.
West Coast Will's been wilding though. West Coast Wilson? West Coast Wilson different, man.
He not from Queens no more?
Nah, West Coast Wilson been tripping, man. I'm telling you, man.
I know Elliott from Woodside. I don't know Elliott from Carson.
Yeah, you don't know West Coast Wilson. West Coast Wilson been going crazy, man. He doing all kind of out of character shit, man. What's up? Like, how you play a voice note that he clearly didn't want to be a public thing? Clearly.
He starts out by saying,
yeah, like, I ain't trying
this
to
is a private situation.
Yeah, like, I ain't trying to make this no public thing. And here come West Coast Wilson, speak of the microphone, playing the whole voice note, man.
And Jeremy throwing shots. We might have to ignite this beef. Keep playing. In the name of Shad Moss, I'm riding with him. Yo, it's fuck this show.
What's your issue with me? Because a lot of my homies just sent me some shit, And I just want to know where that energy coming from.
Is that
right.
Is that Playboy Cardi?
Yo, bye. Bye.
What Head said
You
is
want to
that
know why
Playboy
Head is
Cardi?
hilarious?
Because he knows that's not Playboy Cardi.
Nobody knows what Playboy Cardi sounds like. Who's ever heard his voice?
Yeah, is that Playboy Cardi? You know goddamn well that ain't no damn
Half
Playboy.
of his album, I thought it was Yachty.
Yeah, I don't know. West Coast Wilson been tripping, man. He been tripping.
Should we beef?
Me?
Yes, let's ignite the beef.
Nah.
Do y'all?
I follow Jeremy. I don't even like how amazingly happy he looks with his significant other. Stop posting all that happy shit on your IG, bro.
Oh yeah, I
That
don't.
shit is
follow.
weird, man.
Yeah, I don't.
All that happiness.
Do y'all think that almost like if you send a voicemail to a rapper, do y'all think that if you send a anything voice
I
related,
want to interrupt you. You think we've sent a voicemail to a rapper?
I'm saying when anybody does, it's a thing. Voicemail rappers, they become interludes on albums.
I love Marvin's Room too.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, do you feel like that same thing should be applied where it's like if you send something to a podcaster, if you tell something to a podcaster, you know that there's a chance it might become content.
No.
Do you think that applies?
No.
Just because we don't operate like that doesn't, and honestly, sometimes we do. We've said some shit that our friends would have rathered we
hell
not
yeah.
say.
Cord's gonna kill me after this entire episode.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, should people consider that when they're sending what's very obviously content to a podcaster? Because he should have texted that. If I was Bow Wow, I wouldn't have sent that voice note. I would have texted that.
Shit, I mean, what's it? One of my favorite people, she blocked me after I spoke about us just having a conversation. And it wasn't even nothing crazy. I didn't play no voice note. I would never do that, though. But, yeah, I just said, thank you for reaching out and telling me about, how you felt. She blocked me.
I mean,
You knew why, though. That was...
yeah. Look,
No,
what
I mean-
what happens when I'm not around.
I know why now. I didn't know why then. Like, I
I'm the
didn't-
one that
I didn't
protects
think-
black women on
I
this.
didn't think it was a problem. I didn't say nothing bad.
You didn't say anything bad, but sometimes people... the alliances with that entire thing and how messy that shit was. She can't be seen talking to you.
What?
Demaris is right.
What fucking world do we live in?
I get why she blocked you.
I don't.
I do.
That's crazy, man. Like
At that point,
if it was something bad, if it was something negative, then I understand. But it wasn't. It was a
just
it was me
just
thinking-
the idea of there being a conversation should have been private, just of optics. Like, she's a superstar attached to somebody that you have been viral screaming about. Like, yeah, I see it. I'm not saying it's right, but I get it.
Yo, this world is weird, man. This world.
But she would probably say it would be weird. Like, I thought it was a private conversation. Why would you talk about it?
Well,
but again, that's kind of what she was bringing
Why
up
would
as
you
far
talk
as
about it
like
knowing the optics?
podcasters talk about
I was
shit.
saying thank you because I didn't want to come across like I really had an issue with this person. So I was saying thank you for reaching out and just like having that conversation with me.
But you already thanked her, so why did it need to be said on a podcast?
Why not? It's nothing negative.
But that's the conversation that we're having. Is we're having a private
This is negative
conversation.
shit though. That's what I'm saying. If I bring some negative shit that's private to the forefront, then it's like, yeah, but if I'm bringing some positive shit,
But negative is that's to somebody else to assume. That's for other people to decide what's negative for them or not. Because her conversation that she might have had when she went back into work could have been negative. You never know.
but that's stupid.
Yeah, you don't know what was in her group chat
Yeah.
with the affiliates that are attached to
Yeah.
everything that was happening. They was probably looking at her like, yo, why are you hitting him up?
You can't say
Be the op.
Yes, Maul, I get what you're saying, and that makes sense.
He's the op.
But you're also the same person who was screaming, nah, stay on that side, stay on that side. So when somebody gets caught not staying on their side, you can't not understand why they would block you for making that public knowledge.
But that's a whole totally different scenario though.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's a whole
But
different
that's
scenario.
why she blocked you. But yeah, I think sometimes podcasters, not us, we're not that bad at it, but other people might lean in too much. And it's like, I know we all need content and we all need money. The podcast world is drying up, but there
The
is
podcast world is
It
drying
is.
up.
That shit is drying up. And
Tell that to
people are-
Rogan.
You said what?
Tell it to Rogan.
I don't know if that's a great example.
What? He's
There's
part of the podcast, bro.
outliers. There's outliers everywhere. It doesn't mean that the industry itself isn't becoming oversaturated and underpaid. But people are grabbing for clicks and doing whatever they can for clicks. But sometimes you're going to burn some bridges that you can't walk back across in doing so.
That's what I've been trying to tell niggas a whole year.
And that's why we have to pay for scissor tickets instead of getting the free passes I used to.
That has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me. Don't put me in that. Keep them all out of that. That has nothing to do with me.
You did that. I can't get TD tickets, and then I said the push-up comment, and now I can't get OVO tickets. So,
Same.
You
Same.
did that to yourself. See,
I know. I did some
again,
dumb
I have
shit.
nothing to do. Oh, okay. I have nothing to do with none of that.
Whoa, I always admit when I have done some dumb shit and said something I shouldn't have fucking said.
Okay. That's fair.
And had the real version leaked first, I think we would have avoided that entire thing. It was just because that validated what everyone thought was AI because they saw me quote it 2 weeks. Listen, it's been a year. We're all healing.
I'm healed.
Everyone has a good aura now.
Light green. You see me, Peach. Put it around me.
Mine is red and pink. It's kind of flirty right now. Red aura.
Red and pink?
Mm-hmm.
Was that like day 4 of your cycle?
That was actually hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That was actually really, really, really funny.
Y'all keep
And
hiring all these
I don't think it's
producers.
actually
Where's
getting the
HR?
credit of how funny that fucking was.
Where's HR?
It was a fucking brilliant joke.
Oh man.
Spotty
I'm
joke,
sorry.
if you will.
I'm sorry, yes. Spot on.
Bye.
Spot on.
Bye.
Spot on. Speaking of red, Chris Brown don't want any of y'all wearing red bandanas
Nah, we gangbanging
to
at his
his
show.
to his stadium tour. Please leave the red bandanas at home. Chris Brown says, I see a lot of the fans collectively telling Team Breezy to wear red bandanas to the concert. I would highly advise y'all to not do that.
Don't do that at the Sophie Stadium.
Just get brown bandanas
In
so y'all won't run into any problems. I don't want people to get the wrong impression and promote the wrong thing. Y'all know I'm Brisk Breezy, but we promoting positivity on this tour. Thank you, and I love you. Shout out to Chris Brown for that message. He needed to clear that up.
This is why I love Chris Brown. Every time he makes a very mature statement, he has to find some way to fuck it up.
All right, he didn't fuck it up. He kept it crisp.
What was the last incident when he was clearing up? He said the most positive shit. Oh, I think it was something had to do with like pronouns or whatever. Mm-hmm. He said an amazing thing, cleared up whatever bullshit maybe he said on Twitter. And then after that said, nah, I only identify as a Paru. So I don't really care about that pronoun shit. I was like, you were doing so good.
Yo.
You smoked this PR shit and then ended it with, I identify as Paru.
But Chris, like, shout out to Chris. That is a good message to send.
Hell
But
yeah.
he gotta know that that's gonna backfire, and they still gonna wear them red bandanas. He has to know that. Like, they're gonna make it a thing now. Like, now it's like Beyonce with the silver. It's gonna be everybody wearing. It's gonna be everybody wearing red to Chris Brown concert for sure.
But why end it with I'm still Brisk Breezy? Like, we understood what you were saying.
Yeah, but he want to let you know, like, I'm still on that. But
I think everyone in the treetop area is fine without that last statement.
Yeah, but
Chris he's cool.
He just wanted to let y'all know what it is. But y'all know we're not stepping away from that, but we just doing something.
That's okay.
We just doing something different. We doing something different on this stadium tour. But people are gonna find a way to let that backfire and wear red bandanas anyway.
If you were to join a gang as an adult, which one would you join?
I would never join a gang as an adult.
Hypothetically. Listen, I was talking about Cherries with Usher. I'm not doing that shit. But if in the event in your 20s you move to California, who would you like to exploit you?
What? Nobody's exploiting me, bro. I don't even know how to answer. It's not happening.
All right. I'll say it nicer. Who would you like to extort you?
Nope, not touching that one either. No, just rap it. Well, do we have voicemails?
Adam tried to bring on some Crip to talk about the big U shit, and the guy kept saying, I don't know who he was, but I appreciated it. He just said, free all the Crips. And I was like, well, don't you actually have beef with that? Free all the Crips. They did nothing wrong.
Free everybody.
They're all innocent.
Yes.
That's the type of energy I like seeing from people on those platforms.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be different on
Adam thought he was getting a whole fucking interview. That guy was like, yo, I got to leave in 15 minutes. He's like, can I at least get like 30 to talk about this? He's like, free the Crips.
Absolutely. That's it. You're going to give me a record saying nothing incriminating.
I don't know, man. I've read some paperwork. Some people should go to jail.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. That I agree with. Some people.
Some menaces to society out there for real.
Yeah.
Voicemails though.
You've got mail.
I'm gonna get killed when we go to LA.
Hey guys, this is Terry from Chicago.
Hey, Terry.
I came to your show last year. It was a great time.
Great show.
And I just had a quick question. So I'm a food scientist, and I'm always curious to see like what people's thoughts are when it's food related. So my question is, what's your most unpopular food opinion and the reasoning behind it?
What's your most unpopular food opinion?
Eating eggs is eating an abortion.
He made a point.
Shrimp is just roaches that breathe salt water.
Oysters are disgusting.
They're going to kill you for that one.
Oysters are gross. You're just horny. That's really all it is.
I mean, it's just not. I don't care. You can put the lemon juice and hot sauce on it all you want. That shit is just snot. Just eating snot.
Yeah.
Like, guys, I get it, but it's like, all right, what are we talking about? That shit is not it.
Lobsters are also just bugs that taste like butter.
Yes.
There's nothing really good about lobster until you throw butter all over it. So just melt butter and eat butter.
Calamari is like eating rubber bands.
See, now I'm going to whoop your ass. See, you being disrespectful.
I don't dislike calamari. I never understood the allure of it. Like, yeah, it's
Calamari is just...
It's like rubber onion rings.
Yeah, it's rubber.
Like, the fuck are we doing over
It's like the washers that you put on the sink when you got a leak. And you got to put the black washer on there to tighten it up.
If y'all go to the wrong restaurant, please know that you're not eating calamari. You're actually eating pig assholes. Just thought I'd let you know.
Pig assholes. How many pigs? Because you only have one asshole, right?
I think so, yeah. Unless
like,
they
each
cut it
ring
into
is an asshole?
They cut it into multiple assholes.
So like you talking like chitlins chopped up?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I eat ass.
I think my most unpopular food opinion is that everything vinegar related is nasty. Salt and vinegar chips, nasty.
Well, salt and vinegar chips,
Pickles,
I'm not.
nasty. Pickles themselves are good, but the way it sits in, the pickling process of vinegar, nasty. Vinegar is disgusting.
Oh, yeah, I'd rather just drink the Jameson than the pickleback shot. That's gross. Pickle juice is disgusting.
Well, I actually like pickleback shots, like weirdly enough. But yeah, vinegar is nasty. It's fuck.
Yeah, I mean.
Salt and vinegar chips are some of the best chips.
Fuck no.
Oil and vinegar on a turkey sandwich from the deli is unmatched.
Just put the oil, keep the vinegar.
You need a little bit of vinegar, not heavy vin. Don't go heavy vin.
Just put some banana peppers on it.
I mean, when it's spotting, it tastes like vinegar.
I have nothing for that.
Yeah.
I was just going to sit quietly until you replied to that.
I don't have nothing. This dude is crazy. Another unpopular food opinion.
Duck is just greasy ass bad chicken.
I hate duck.
Duck is not good.
I ate duck once in my life. And it was just, like you said, oily, greasy, chewy.
Didn't mind it.
Nah, I can't do duck.
Lamb is better than steak.
Not mad at that.
I'm pissed. I'm a little
A good lamb chop?
A good lamb chop is good, but a good steak is legendary.
Nah, better than a good lamb chop.
I think it's because
a good lamb chop beats a good steak.
a good
100%.
lamb chop is more rare. I think that's the issue.
Whatever
good
you
lamb
wanna
chop
call
is,
it.
is harder to find than a good steak, but a good steak cooked perfectly, you bug the fuck
A
out.
good lamb chop?
Nah, bro. I love lamb chops, but a good steak is legendary, bro.
Because lamb chops is like, it's almost like the it's like shots. It's like the perfect portion.
Mm-hmm.
Eat a couple of them. A good steak, you're going to get halfway through and be like, yeah, I'm full.
Yeah.
But if it's the
You're gonna go to sleep.
perfect size of good lamb chop,
We going out after this.
yeah, man, a good lamb chop beats a good steak.
I think it's a recency bias.
Recency bias. I've been eating lamb chops since I was 4 years old. Like,
Yeah, but you know how we say recency bias in music? It's
vegan.
like if we've been listening to the same way y'all told me like Dilemma was overrated, I'm like, it's because y'all have heard it 3 million times, so it don't hit the way it did when you first heard it.
no, I was
and
just
I
saying it's
think
not
that's
better
what
than
steak
Love You
is.
Better. I stand by that.
So which is lamb and which
Lamb
is steak?
is like
Lamb is dilemma?
no, lamb is best of me.
Okay.
Which version?
Yeah.
The Jay-Z version.
Okay, so it's the best. It's better than steak.
In your opinion.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, that's fair.
Remember when Game and 50 were arguing about who fucked Maya first in their beef? Hip hop has had some nasty years that we just leave
And
alone.
Game has been a part of a lot of them.
One of my goats.
Shout out to Game.
Yeah, but I think that's it on unpopular food opinions. I think a lot of people should be more honest about the things that they put into their body. All of us included. We're all learning. Pasta is not good for you. Heavy cream.
American pasta is not good for you. You go to Italy,
Wait,
you
who
eat
thinks
pasta.
pasta's good for you?
Some people, not good, but some people don't know how bad it is. They're not aware that it's sugar. A lot of people are not aware that all of that stuff
Fucking
breaks
wheat and
down
sugar.
into sugar. Sweet breakfasts. I know that Maul got killed for the juice thing.
Though. Because if you go to Italy, like you go like overseas and eat pasta, like my homeboy was in Italy for a month and ate more pasta. He thought he gained 30 pounds. He came home, he lost 20 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So it's clearly just
Definitely
what preservatives and stuff they're putting in pasta here.
And sweets, you should not be eating sweets first thing in the morning. Like when they killed you for that juice take, you should not be eating sweets first thing in the morning. That's an American thing. Sweet pancakes, sweet French toast, sweets, all of that. That shit is going to crash your blood sugar later on during the day. You should not be waking up eating sweets.
They killed me for that?
Yeah, they killed you for that. For saying people can't drink juice in the morning.
Niggas love them Snapples in the morning, boy.
Snapple is crazy.
Every day on the way to school.
Niggas is crazy. Josh drink Pepsi every day, all day.
Listen, but that's his vice though. Like
he don't drink liquor though.
Yeah, he has no vices. Like
sugar is worse than liquor to me.
It is.
Even though there's a lot of sugar in liquor, but Pepsi? A nigga drinking Pepsi in 2025 is crazy. I don't know anybody that drink Pepsi. Like you see somebody go to somebody's crib and they got Pepsi in their fridge. Think about it.
Every
Pepsi?
once in a while, I'll crave it.
That's like niggas
That is actually kind of sick to like go to somebody's crib, you got Pepsi in there.
A nigga having Pepsi in his fridge like a nigga having a fish tank. Who got fish tanks anymore? Niggas don't have fish tanks. Well, let's say you went to somebody's house and they had a fish tank. Like a fish tank.
The big shits too.
I walk in somebody's house and they got a fish tank. I'm like, though, what's up,
No fish
man?
either.
Yeah, like what's up with you, though? What you going through? A fish tank? Like you take this nigga out every month and clean this shit? Like get the fuck out of here. A fish tank? Who has a fish tank?
Yo.
Just think about the things we used to see that was common.
Yeah, regular,
like,
yeah.
Pepsi used to be common.
Yeah.
Now you open somebody's fridge and see a Pepsi. The only time you'll see a Pepsi in somebody's fridge is if they took everything left over from the baby shower.
Yeah. It's been there for 6 months.
Yeah. And it's
I had a 2-liter Pepsi in my fucking refrigerator for at least 3 months. I just never threw it away. Like I had took one sip out of it because I ordered pizza and I had people at my house and I was like, damn, like this nostalgic. You get the pizza with the Pepsi. That shit sat in there
Pepsi
for
is like
months.
Pepsi is almost like the ketchup packets in the drawer.
Yeah.
We not eating them shits. Like, you know what it's gonna take for us to get down to busting one of those open?
Like, why are you saving the soy sauce? You're gonna get it with your Chinese meal.
We
stop saving
they
soy
send
sauce.
this shit with every delivery, dog. Like, why are you saving all of this shit? Like, that's what having Pepsi in the fridge is like. Pepsi?
You gotta save the Chick-fil-A sauces though.
That's different.
You gotta save.
I mean, but
get crazy. That's
the
different.
Polynesian is a little
yeah.
different. That's a little, you know what I'm saying? But Pepsi?
Homophobic, but it is great.
Yeah. Pepsi? Nah, I can't. You can't drink Pepsi, bro. We gotta get Josh on. I gotta get you on a new soda, man. I gotta get you on a new soda.
All right. What's the new soda?
I'm just saying Pepsi. Let's just get away from Pepsi. Like, let's try
Soda. Like what?
No,
Maybe
yeah,
we
but
can get them like a poppy or like a bubbly or like a, you know, something like healthy, like a Olipop. Yeah.
nah, we ain't going. That's
Josh, the producer. Yeah. Use code Josh.
I can't argue. I can't argue with that. Olipop it is, man.
Greatest shit ever. If we're doing an ad.
Yeah, we doing an ad. If you're on the block, Olipop, I'll get in here and start motherfucking.
Yo, look at this nigga dancing.
Man, listen.
Yo, can you believe there was a time in an era that we were drinking Red Bull and vodka together?
Yeah,
Like this world is designed to kill us.
yeah. Red
We
Bull.
drank Snapples and ate bacon, egg, and cheese every morning as children, just to then go drink vodka and Red Bull as adults.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like I'd love to know what my intestines really look like.
No.
yeah, it's nasty.
They can't be good.
Yeah, so people killing me for that. I'm just listen, man. I'm just trying to, you know,
Our
just
most viral clip we've ever had.
really.
Yes. That shit is a social experiment.
Yo,
I'm so fascinated
But
by that
listen,
clip.
it's crazy because it's such an honest thing though. Like, if you wake up, there's no reason why the first thing you're drinking should be like the leftover bottle of juice you had from last night. Like, why would you even do that?
Unless you're drunk, because juice when you're drunk, waking up first thing,
No.
juice hit when you're drunk.
No.
You shouldn't be drinking it, but juice hits when you're drunk. When you first
That's
wake
just
up.
not healthy, man. Just, you know, just some tea, get the
Fresh water. And first of all, it shouldn't even be tea. The first thing you drink when you wake up should be water.
or that. I'm not mad at some room I can't
Those organs
cold
moving.
water in the morning.
No,
Gotta
that's
do room
crazy.
temp.
That shit is such a shock to the
Gotta
system.
do room temp water when you wake up. You know what I'm saying? Get some tea, then get some fruits. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a smoothie or something.
Coffee. A lot of people start
I mean, I don't think that's the first thing you should drink, but okay.
But what's
know?
the difference between coffee and tea, though, Mo? That's why they was on
That's
your
a big
ass.
difference.
What's the difference?
Between coffee and tea?
What's the difference as far as health benefits and health? Like, what's the difference? They both have an insane amount of caffeine in them, unless you're drinking like a herbal tea.
Ginger tea? Yeah, like who? Ginger, little peppermint tea in the morning? Ginger tea, green
The
tea?
lemon
maybe?
ginger tea I have does not have caffeine in it.
Okay, so yeah.
Nor does the peppermint tea.
Yeah,
I start my day off with caffeine.
Also, one has
Start your
milk
day off
and
with
one
what?
doesn't.
Caffeine. So either tea or coffee.
Yeah, nah, see, I go straight tea. Ginger tea in the morning. Then you sit on the toilet, get everything out. You know what I mean? Shower.
You get the detox tea that the
no,
what was
just
the
ginger?
The
not even
Keisha
IG
Kaora
chicks
tea.
before that. The Twitter chicks. What were they selling?
The Keisha Fit tea.
Fit tea. You be drinking fit tea in the morning?
Just ginger tea, bro. That's all you need. Ginger tea. That's gonna get everything. That's gonna flush you. Get all that out of there.
I'm so mad I have not checked that off my bucket list of having like a high price scam that makes so much money for 1 year.
Yeah.
Like those chicks made a lot of money selling detox tea.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was excellent. All that did was just make chicks have diarrhea
Go
to
to the
lose weight.
bathroom. Yeah, it's gonna.
But whoever sold fit tea that year probably cleared $5 million.
You keep saying that year. My little sisters still drink the Keisha Kaor tea. And I'm like, that's the reason why you're dropping pounds. I lost 5 pounds. 5 pounds of
Out your
shit.
asshole.
Out
Yeah.
your asshole. You're going to gain it right back when you eat again. Like, it's
And
just
water
making
weight. Because
Yeah,
you're
water weight.
urinating. Yeah.
And you're dehydrated now. Like, literally, it's not.
Remember the Herbalife crew?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Please.
You was an Herbalife girl?
Fuck. No, I don't do pyramid schemes.
Oh, but you said please, like you.
Because I know what Rory was thinking about.
Oh, okay.
What was I thinking about?
You know your ex that used to do Herbalife?
I wouldn't call her an ex.
Oh. An acquaintance.
Niggas always wouldn't call somebody ex. I had that conversation recently. If you've made me cry more than one time and we've argued more than 5, if somebody asks you, that's my ex. I'm not.
You gotta argue 5 times in order to be your ex?
Yep. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. We went through hell and high water together. I met your parents. You and met mine. We have been certain place together. You're my ex.
Oh, if you met parents, that's like
Arguing 5 times in parents is a
that's
totally
two
different fucking thing.
Yeah, you could argue 5 times and not meet my parents. Like
I've argued with a meter maid outside 5 times.
You meet my parents, like you're definitely my ex, 100%. We can't.
See, I disagree with that too.
If you meet my parents,
my mom be around.
Yeah, everybody that met Rory's mom and dad.
Nah, not mine.
Yeah, everyone at NFS, every chick period met my dad.
Women be
just
surprised.
around.
Women be surprised that I know my dad. That's how much they don't meet my dad. They be like, "Oh, you know your father?" Yes, you just will never meet him.
I was surprised too.
That's fucked up. See, that's fucked up. That's because you my guy, so that's why.
No, I knew. Nah, all right, I knew, but that day in Harlem,
You knew I knew my dad.
I knew you knew your dad. It was.
And do you
All right,
say
let me do some Elliot Wilson shit.
And would you say this to any of your white friends? I knew you knew your dad. See, that's the racial shit I'm talking about.
First of all, I have white friends that don't know their father. I don't see color.
Oh man.
I'll do some Elliot shit. When we were at a restaurant in Harlem and your dad was in there and like you weren't speaking to him, that was when I was like, oh, maybe he doesn't know his dad.
I didn't speak to him. What do you mean?
He was at the other table and he was just like, oh yeah, it's my pops. I was like, you don't want to say hi?
No, I said hi to them before. That's what it is. I said hi. I walked in and said hi to my mom and my dad first, and then me and you sat together. Okay, I just
Wait, they were
wait. Your parents are sitting at the table right there. We're not even going to acknowledge that your parents are sitting
He
here?
didn't see me when I walked in. I walked straight to the table my mom and my dad was at, and then I went to the table Rory was at. So he didn't see.
I'm just like looking at his pops like, yo, you know your son over here?
Nah, I said hello to my parents first. That is funny.
your mom and your pops was sitting together, like what they was talking about.
The night they conceived me, Demaris. I don't know.
I'm just saying, like I ain't know if they was rekindling. That's why I'm like, that's
No,
tea.
my mom and my dad is cool. They not like trying to rekindle, but they still like cordial and yeah, like no, they still. My mom and my dad is still cool.
Oh.
Sure, yeah. No, it's not like beef shit. It ain't none of that.
Nah, I just ain't know they was, go to a romantic dinner, sit down together type cool.
I don't know if it was a romantic. We was at a restaurant. Like
The lights were a little low.
it was dusk.
Get the fuck.
It was dusk. What do you want me to say?
Mom didn't even pick up their check.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
More than that.
Yeah. Yes, I absolutely did. 100% definitely picked up the check.
That shit was so confusing to me though. I was just sitting there like, wait, you're not.
No, I said hello. I said hello before I came and sat down with you. That's funny though.
And you know why your pops is like my pops? When they were done, your mom came over. I said, what's up to your mom? Your dad just was in the corner like, yo, can we leave?
Yeah, it's time to go. Come on, man.
Not even a hello.
Nah.
Well, yeah. It's great to know what your father has birthed to the world. I just wanted to say thank you to him. That's all. For everything that he
Shout out to Pop,
contributed.
man.
Yeah, he got super sperm for real. Talented ass sperm, yo.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's probably weird for you to hear, but
It's okay. I've heard worse. It's okay.
his nut as well.
On this date in rap history, because Josh is gonna be crazy. He's gonna have a fit if we don't talk about this. On this date in rap history, April 7th, 1987,
1987.
DJ Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith dropped their debut album, Rock the House.
Classic.
All right. Rock the House or based on a true story? You haven't even heard Will Smith's new album.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, it's more than I heard.
Nah, Rock the House.
I mean, I was being facetious.
Yeah, Rock the House. And on this date, Josh, in rap history, Nas drops in 1999 I Am album and released Hate Me Now video. Legendary Hate Me Now video.
It's kind of ironic with Buff now.
Well,
Too soon?
yeah. No. Right on time. Spot on.
Speaking of I Am, is this a hot take if I think New York State of Mind Part 2 is better than Part 1?
I don't know if that's a hot take. I could see some people feeling that way.
It's a
too.
far better song.
Yeah, I could see people feeling that way. I don't think that's a hot take.
We owe Nas some apologies for the I Am Nostradamus time. Both those albums are fire, and everyone should owe Nas for it. And I don't understand why.
I think
You Got Me is an incredible record. Genuine smoked it. Destiny's Child in the video. If y'all wanted Nas to keep dropping knowledge, he can't do one song for the hoes.
yeah. I get it.
Shorty, say what's your price? Just to back it up, you
You
hold my ice. Got me saying you owe me back like you owe your text. That's a classic. Y'all don't think that's a
And on
classic?
top of that, if you break down the hook, Nas is dropping knowledge on that hook.
Owe me back like you owe your tax.
Yeah.
I don't
Even
know
the
knowledge
whole
right
my ice shit of collateral and everything, like Nas was really doing science on that genuine hook. Like he didn't sacrifice his integrity on that one. Y'all just wasn't listening to the knowledge he was dropping. That was some IRS shit.
That was some IRS shit. That was some NAS shit.
Or the letters that spell.
Exactly. All right, well, it's been fun talking to you beautiful people, especially
Me.
especially you, Baby D.
Yeah, I
been
know.
great talking to you. We'll talk to you in a couple days. Be safe, be blessed. Prayers and condolences to whoever may need them. Let's make this about us,
Period.
even though you may have lost a loved one. I'm that nigga, he's just ginger.
Imagine giving a girl your chain to pay for sex just because you don't have the cash on you at the time.
Yeah.
Just so you know it's right. I'm gonna get you back. Just hold the chain. So you know when I'm paying for this pussy.